loving it. Where's my pillow I bought? I bought a pillow for streaming. All right, I'm settled in. Today is gonna be it's gonna be a fun one. What's up, Eric? It's gonna be a fun one. I got today off. I got the rest of today. I got Saturday off. I got Sunday off, and Tuesday off. So the next 3 out of 4 days, I can rest. I can edit. I can stream. I can play on Unite without a time limit, which is great because there's a new season. But right now for Pocket, we're going to be playing hard mode. If you guys don't know, when you click random, you can click on beginner. Then you have a trading card player. Recommended for players who are familiar with batting and looking for a challenge. We typically just go on regular lobbies. We just go on beginner. But today's stream, we're going on hard mode. And with that, there's something that we can't do. Something we can't do. We can't run basic lines. We gotta run our metas. Like metas all day. I can't lie. Oh, Eric with the right call. Ooh. That looks crispy. That looks crispy. It doesn't tell me. I don't get alerts when you get members. I have to like go in the system and see like when they become. They used to give me alerts like so and so became a member. They don't tell me crap anymore. That's sick. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh man. Alright, goes in the chat. Now you can use the Timbo emote, the mini emote, the let's get it. What is the last one? Oh, I think it's Raikou. Raikou, my favorite Pokemon. My catchphrase, let's get it, and then me and Minnie. So every time we win, you can put Timbos in chat, and every time we lose, you can put Minis in the chat. Oh, man. Dude, they have Pika. I'm not surprised. I feel like we're only going to run into, like, hardcore meta decks since we're playing with the big dogs. I ain't gonna lie. What's up, King? Mason, welcome in. This is going to be actually frustrating. I want to start with Blastoise. I know since we're playing hard mode that, like, some things ain't going to cut it. We could try some things, but certain things ain't cutting it. That really tough team we have ain't going to cut it. Alakazam and Dragonite, Arbok, no EXmons, maybe. But I really feel like we're only going to run the Pikachus and Mewtwo's and Starmies. I truly feel like that. What do they got? They got one on the board. Let me go here. I wish I had another basic mon to buffer because they can use Sabrina. They can use Sabrina. I'm excited to play some Unite later. Like, I have not had the opportunity to sit down and just game, especially on Unite. To sit there. And I was so excited to game. I was at work, and I was like, I should buy me some gaming headphones before I leave. Like, y'all know, I got a seasonal at Target. So I was like, I should get me some gaming headphones before I dip out of here. Like, I was really thinking about it. Like, I'm so used to just playing with the audio out loud on the TV. I'm like, man, some gaming zones. That'd be clutch right now. This isn't ideal. Looks like they're about to get Lieutenant Surge very fast. And we're just doing our best to hold. Even with a potion. They would need 2 potions. They haven't used a potion yet. We just started. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. That Magneton is about to give all his energy away. They already took 1 from me. I have no... I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is the right move. Well, wait. See, if they get to Lieutenant Surge next turn, I feel like this is the... If I can take out Magneton or Pika, they can't go Surge. Unless they have another Pika. But if they have another Pika, they can't evolve into Raichu. I don't know. I could have just took out Pikachu, but I feel like they would just evolve straight into Raichu and use Lieutenant Surge. But now at least there's like a little buffer in between. Like a mild buffer. I haven't got any heals yet. You're lying. What a pull. Shout out to the RNG. What a freaking pull. Our first game on hard mode. That's actually crazy. The RNG. What in the world? We took the risk. Yeah. Hopefully I don't see too many minis today. Respectfully. That's actually crazy. I think it would be cool that if they gave you more XP for playing like the challenge one instead of playing beginner, if they gave you more XP, I think that would be cool. Because if you guys know battle stance, you can do beginner, which is like easy, and then trading card players challenge, those who's been in the TCG, the meta sweat. So for us to get a Blastoids win, like in this game mode, I ideally would probably want to just do Blastoids, Pika, Mewtwo, and Zard. I might be able to sneak a couple with Koga. Venusaur's too slow. Marowak wouldn't be bad. I wish I had 2 Marowaks though. But with a lot of Pikas, that wouldn't be bad. Bro. I'm sitting here trying to stream and I hear, hey, Minnie bought a doggy cam. And on the doggy cam, you can like talk on the camera and move it around all across the room and stuff. And I'm sitting here and I just randomly hear a voice. It's like, hey Momo. I'm sitting here like, bro, what is that? Like we just set up last night. And it's a freaking doggy cam. And I don't know, I just hear it right now. Like, that's like the randomest thing. Oh my gosh. And she just said it once. She didn't even say a full sentence. She didn't even say much. She just said, hey Momo. And that was it. And now Momo looking around, perked up with his ears, like, what was that? What was that? I'll be lying if I said I didn't try it at work, though. I for sure did. Because Minnie messaged me like, bro, can y'all hear? Bro. She messaged me like, I'm looking at Momo on the doggy cam right now. And sent me a picture. And I was at work, and it was like, we set up last night, like late last night. And I was like, I didn't even realize. So I told myself I was going to go to work and try it out just to see. She's like, I'm on it. And I think the cool part is we can be on it at the same time. But the problem is that we can watch at the same time. we could essentially we could talk at the same time. It would like go back and forth, but it's like you can tell when someone's on it because the camera starts moving. So she's like, "Are you on it right now?" I'm like, "How do you know?" She's like, "I can see the camera moving," because like we can move the camera around. But it's just funny. I feel like we want to. I feel like this would be a moment to either get some good damage off the other Mewtwo who has the energy, or to take out Ralt. Was that Mo or Minnie? Minnie got the thingy, the doggy cam, and she's like jibber jabbing in the back. I wanted the Ralt, but I'll take this because you already have a heart on you. Or energy, if I say heart, energy. Like I said, we're playing hard mode, so I expect nothing but Pikas and Mewtwo's. And the first game was Pika, and the second game was a Mewtwo. I can wholeheartedly say I expected nothing less. Wholeheartedly say I expect nothing less. Kind of need to get to our Blastoise pretty quick here, because this ain't looking good. It's not looking good. Not what we needed. Yeah, we're gonna have to Misty Flip. Freaking booty buns. This is nice though. Having Golduck hit for 70 and do that much, that is convenient. I wish we would have hit on that flip though, because it's not enough to make Mewtwo retreat. Misty be mistying, man. Misty don't love us. Misty really hate us. I ain't gonna lie. For us to use a mid-tier deck in hard mode, knowing there's gonna be nothing but metas, we've been putting up a fight, and we got the clutch one. Smart, very smart. The only thing that can save us right now, the only thing that could save us, is if we get a Misty. Because we are one energy behind Blizzard. Misty would have to hit too. Just slows it down. Well, slows it down, but still not enough because they can go Ralts, put their energy retreat, and then go Mewtwo. Oh wait, they go Gardevoir. Interesting. They must have X speed in their hands. They must have X speed. Because they have no reason to go Gardevoir. They probably had X speed because they could have went Ralts. Put energy and retreated, and then use Gardevoir's ability on Mewtwo to one tap us. They might have X speed. Because I don't know why they went Gardevoir. Bing, bing. This, and then I was doing some like at work, like on break and stuff. And I was doing no EX. No EX games were having some fun with those. Having a lot of fun with no EX. Alright, you buy us some time. Not much, because we still don't have. The fact that Blastoise can one tap Mewtwo and we cannot find a Squirtle is heartbreaking. That was expected. I want to see how it is in 10 games. On stream, doing hard mode in 10 games. How many Pikachus and Mewtwo's we run into? How many Mewtwo's and Pikachu we run into? Doe, welcome in. We're trying something different this stream. We're going to hard mode. Instead of doing beginner, just like the regular game mode, we put TCG player. We did a couple Blastoids. I think we're going to try Koga. We got one Pikachu, one Mewtwo. So me, we starting late today. It's not you. I for sure woke up and I laid in bed for like an hour. I've just been laying there for an hour. Been TCG for a bit now. See, I wouldn't mind being TCG. I obviously have like the amount of decks and skill base. It's just how many times I run into Pikachu and Mewtwo? Because we're counting in 10 games doing this. How many Pikas and Mewtwo? At least like beginner and regular, you'll run into different decks. But this is like damn near, so far it's only Pikachu and Mewtwo. We're going to see how many in 10 games. I respect your tiredness. Yeah, man. I finally get tomorrow off, Sunday off, and Tuesday off. And so I told myself, I tell myself I'm going to stream every day. But I told myself, I'm actually going to come home and I'm going to get some good sleep. And I'm going to go from there. And then after this, I can play Unite freely. And literally every night after I stream, we get in Discord and I get like a 2 max 3 game limit on Unite because I have to wake up so early. So I'm like, you know what? I could play tonight and not have to be like, oh, I got to get off by 9 o'clock. Like we can actually game. So that in itself is going to be fun. All right, so there's been 2 Pikachu decks so far, 1 Mewtwo deck, and we won 1 and lost 1, so it's about even. But I feel like if we want to combat these, the safest one would be Arbok, because Arbok beats Mewtwo, and even against Pika. The thing about Marowak is that it's weak against Mewtwo, but strong against Pika, so it's kind of a liability. If y'all haven't yet, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We live stream every day. Some good old pocket. Shoo. Let me get this. We got another basic mon. This is going to be pointless. Let me get a little bit of this. Let me get another Arbok ready in the background. I got a Koga for later. Let me get a little bit of this. We're trying. Eric is a member now. Let's go. Dude, coin flip's so annoying. You seen SW episode 3? SW ain't mathing in my head right now. Star Wars. All right. I don't know. SW was just like so generic. I was like, what could SW be right now? Star Wars, like the movie, episode 3, like Anakin, lava, insane fight scene. This is what we're talking about. We're on the right track right here. That one to be specific. I did. I used to watch a lot as a kid. It's crazy. We were talking about Star Wars yesterday in Discord about Star Wars and Star Trek too. That's actually crazy. We were talking about Star Wars and Star Trek. I've seen it. I haven't seen it in a while though. In some years, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in some years. Feel like Anakin, that bit we allow you to a seat on the council, but we not do not grant you the rank of master. Bro, okay. I like Star Wars better than Star Trek. I was just not rocking with Star Trek, but Star Wars essentially it be having some quotes. It be having some freaking quotes. Long movies, literally. What is it? 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 order. We don't talk about 7, 8, 9 because of no disrespect to Disney, but we don't talk about that one. And it was just insane. Hey, thank you for the sub, Super Mario. I was thinking of getting into the game. You should. Do you like collecting the like regular TCG? You like collecting the regular TCG? You'll probably enjoy this. To be completely fair. Let me go right here. It's dumb to do my ability. I feel like it's a good time to Koga. I could put you back down. Go back here. And I could get another Koga later. There's a good chance I'll get another Koga. I have one more Koga. Another Wheezing. Oh, yeah. Put this right here. Spin the block. Nice. We should have... Let me count what we have left. 4 cards. 1 Koga. 1 Koga, 1 Wheezing. Is it 2 Sabrinas? I think it's 1 Koga, 1 Wheezing, and 2 Sabrinas. Do or do not. There is no try. Yeah, no one has more quotes than Yoda. That boy Yoda be going crazy. Yoda be going crazy. How's Minnie and Momo? Bro, Minnie's at work, and last night she set up a doggy cam. And in the doggy cam, you can freaking... In the doggy cam, which is so annoying, she's been talking to Momo. So I'm streaming right now, and out of nowhere, she starts talking to Momo. Like, Momo, Momo, Momo. And I'm sitting here like, what the heck? And I remember she has a dog cam, and she's been on it all day, so happy about it. So, Minnie's doing good. She's at work. Momo's freaking Momoing. It's just another day in the trenches. Have you tried Wheezing new Jiggly Farfetch deck? Yesterday we did a Wiggly deck, but we didn't have Wheezing and Farfetch. It wasn't that complex. Why were the movies numbered 4, 5, 1, 2, 3? And Yoda says, in charge of scheduling I was. That's a bar, because Yoda always talks backwards in phrases. Always talks backwards. In charge of scheduling I was. That's a sleeper joke. Yeah, Minnie in the trenches right now. Minnie's in the trenches right now. Can't really do much here. I can't do much here. I went A1 streak with that. Koga be bouncing crazy and only need dark energy. So you have 2 coughings. Hold on, PW. You have 2 coughings, 2 wheezings, 2 jigglies, the promos, 2 wigglies, and two far fetches, right? Is that what I got? Arquaza! Bro, this is Minnie's first dog as a pet. Growing up, she had a spider in the Philippines. She was born and raised in the Philippines. She had a pet spider, but she didn't have like a pet like dog. It was her first pet dog. So she's just ecstatic. She's ecstatic. She's always wanted a dog. And essentially, I had Momo for a while and brought Momo into it. We didn't choose Momo together, but she just loves Momo like the child she never had and always wanted. That's right. I may use that because I've been thinking of a Wiggly team, and the Wiggly one I have isn't rocking with me. I've been playing around with Wiggly a little bit, so I may try that. Right now, we're just playing on hard mode. You guys know, like when you can do your beginner or the trading card. We're gonna do 10 games and see how the 10 games are. How many Mewtwo's? We're gonna see how many Mewtwo's, how many freaking Pikas we run into out of 10 games. Is there a viable counter deck to simple energy Jiggly Sing deck? Yes, I would say Primate. Like if you have like Primate and Marowak, just because Primate hits fast and hard, and then normal type is weak versus fighting, I believe. And so that one does 100 damage pretty fast. Mankey does 30, which is 50. So technically, I believe you can one tap the Jiggly promo. Yeah. So I think viable is if you do something with Marowak or if you do something with Primate, because Mankey does 30 damage, so you can one tap if you hit on your coin flip, and then after taking that 10 damage, you hit for 100. So I would think that would be the first thing that pops in my head as viable. All right, let's see. 1 2 1 2. I could just type it because I'm gonna go through normal. It's gonna take longer. But if I put Primate in, but do I have the cards? The Mankey was from the promo, so if we did that event, that's nice. So that's huge. 2 Pikas and 1 Mew so far. Yeah, it's the best Wiggly. The Sing Wiggly is from the good old event that's happening right now. So rip your packs. Rip your packs, rip your packs, rip your packs. It's in the promo. Darkness. I'm going to just have to add extra and then move it around after the fact. Where the heck is coffee? Am I tripping? Okay, I'm going to have to move this around after. 2 of those. Take that out. Okay, okay, we're just going to go back to trainers. That was bad. Okay. Trainers. As you guys know, I just woke up and we're getting there. Coughings, wheezings, Farfetch, Jiggly, Wiggly, Potions, Professor Research, Kogas, Sabrina's, Pokeballs. That looks about right. 2 Coughings, 2 Wheezings, 2 Farfetch, 2 Jigglies, 2 Wigglies, Pokeballs to get to your Mons, Potions, Professor Research to draw, Kogas to pull, and Sabrina's. That's about right. That's about right. What we in here cooking up? Shoot. We cooking up that PWT. PWT just told us about a team that he just they just used, winning 8 in a row. 2 Coughings, 2 Wheezing, 2 Farfetch, 2 Jigglies, the Sing promos. 2 Wigglies, get some Kogas to retreat, and your energy choice, which it already did for us, is darkness, because that, and then, yeah. So we're seeing it. We're going to see how this works. And this stream is different than other streams. And let me tell you why. If you guys haven't yet, double tap that like. It helps the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the stream Pocket every day. And we battle the chat on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if you want to battle me, come back on those days. This stream is different because we usually just do regular game mode, so we don't have to run the Pikas and Mewtwo's all day. But we're doing hard mode, training card player for the challenge. And in 10 games, we're going to see how many Pikachus and Mewtwo's we run into. And then we're probably going to go back to the other one because I'm not trying to sit here and battle Pikachu and Mewtwo 1,000 times. But I do want to see how many we get in 10 games. This is our 4th game. The first game was Pika and we won. Then we had a Mewtwo and Pika right after in that order and lost. So if the order is right, then we should get a Mewtwo if we keep going on pace. But yeah. What's up, Kai? Kang? That's no PW gave us. We're trying PWs. But this looks like it hits. Kangaskhan hasn't been my friend lately. So I don't even want to talk about Kangaskhan. We started with Weezing and Koga, so this is good. When do I battle viewers? Every Tuesday and Thursday. TCG Tuesday and then Trainer Thursday is what I call it, is when I battle viewers. And then I haven't done it yet, but if there's a day where I have like a day off of work and I could stream for like 8-9 hours, I may open up that time slot. But I haven't had the time like that yet. We haven't had a time like that quite yet. We're actually getting to some good starts for turn 1, baby. It's a great start for turn 1. Also, chat, not a Pikachu and not a Mewtwo. That's convenient. They do have typing advantage over both our types, to be fair. They're both weak versus fighting, so let's see how this goes. We got the PWT team. I'm so happy that I get to relax, take a good sleep, which I had, get to stream with you guys. And I'm really excited that after the stream, we can hop into Discord and play Unite freely. I don't have to have a 3-game limit like I have to do every night. So I got to wake up at freaking 4 a.m. to go to work. Sachi, welcome in. Could have used a good start on Thursday, bro. Thursday was cooked. Welcome in, Sachi. How's your day treating so far? We're vibing and chilling on hard mode. We're doing a little test. What's the Discord? Yeah, Doe. Hop on the Discord, man. We be in there just chatting and vibing. I would say type ! Discord. But if you can't, like, it's kind of annoying, but unless you're on apparently like Samsung, you can't click links. But it's in like my bio, it's in all my video descriptions. So how much can I could take one more hit, right? Do I want to risk that one more hit? We could take one more hit. We're gonna risk the one more hit. I think we'll be okay. I don't want to risk it. I lied. I'm really trying to think if it's worth it, because if he evolves the Machoke, I'm going to be irritated. So let's just go here. We can go here and restart. We get 2 of them things. And we'll go right there. So I'd rather lose a Farfetch than a Weezing. So that... yeah. Your Samsung, though? That's actually crazy. Every time I tell people that, they're like, oh, I'm blank or blank. But I think you may be one of the first people who's actually Samsung. So you should be able to hold it. Dude, you had an asthma attack? That's freaking terrifying. I'm happy that you're okay. Honestly, like, drink some water, rest up. It's no joke. It's no joke. My sister has asthma. Asthma attacks are no joke. Get that rest, bro. Get that rest. I'm happy we didn't waste that Weezing early. That makes me feel better. course, you get typing advantage. Ugh, that's so annoying. What's up, Matt? Welcome in. How's your day treating you so far? All right, at least we can poison too. Been on cotton pock all day late here. That's what I like to hear. Get that rest. And sometimes you need them like mental and emotional rest days. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously yours was like physical. You had like an asthma attack. Goodness gracious. But it's good to get them rest days. Yes, I am wheezy, but I ain't asthmatic. What is that? James Bond cologne. Honey, I put on. Make them run and tell their friends. Like a marathon. Some. Call it Barry Bonds. I don't know, something. I haven't listened to rap in a while. But something like that. Something like that. I ain't listened to that in forever. But that line used to live rent free in my head, I have to admit. We are cooked. They got to Machamp pretty fast, to be completely fair. They got to Machamp pretty fast. And us using Koga for what we got bought us a little bit of time. We couldn't do nothing with it, but it did buy us a little bit of time. Machamp one taps us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. That hits for 140 with weakness. So far, PW, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I have to play another game. They got to Machamp. Let's see the battle log. I didn't pay attention to it. I believe they got to Machamp each evolution round that they could, as well as they had a type advantage. So I'm gonna run it again because that's unfortunate. Like they got literally to Machamp the fastest way they could each round, and it was a type advantage. But I see a lot of potential in it. I like it. I'm saying I'm allergic to weed. It blocks my airways when I get a whiff of it, and my eyes get itchy. Yeah, I do remember you saying that. I do remember you saying that. That's crazy. Itchy eyes, itchy eyes. Okay, we're getting a little bit more variety than I thought we would, to be honest. We're getting a little bit of variety. We're getting a little bit of variety. I'm the only one on YouTube chat. Wait, what? On YouTube chat. Oh, you're the only one on YouTube chat. When you click on Discord and you come back to the live, it takes you to YouTube chat and you have to swipe over to the right to the live stream. Is that what you're talking about? Or something else? Because that's happened to me, if that's what you're talking about. Like when you leave the app and come back, it'll put you like on the chat and you have to swipe and toggle over the live stream. If that's what you're talking about, I know what you mean. If that's not it, I may be lost. But that's happened to me a few times. I'll be in a live stream and then I'll come back and I'll be talking to myself. No one around. Because I'm the only one in the chat. I think it'd be so annoying. Yeah, like chat versus live chat. That's so annoying. You'll leave the app and come back, and it doesn't bring you back to live chat. That thing be killing me. I'll be sitting there typing, and right after I type, I'm like, let me just click delete. Because that's not relevant to what's happening in the live. It's just funny. People do that a lot when they come in the stream. They'll be talking, because I'll get the notifications that I get a comment on my phone. So I'll just see like people commenting on the top chat during the live stream. I'm like, I don't think they realize that they're not in the live. And I don't think I make it any better because I'm talking to them still. They woke up, which is actually frustrating. I don't want to evolve just yet. I ain't gonna lie. I need to put you back to sleep. 'Cause if you evolve to Starmie, come on, tails. Tails always fails, or whatever they say. No, tails never fails. Oh my goodness, I said it backwards. Tails never fails. Yep, they're not gonna get tails because I said the line backwards. I cooked myself. They're not even on the game. They're waiting to return. The other guys' comments weren't showing up, so it looked like just me in the stream came out, came back. Now I see Arc, Sachi, etc. Weird. Yeah, it does that. It's so annoying. I think he's mad annoying. If they evolve to Starmie, they could essentially hop out. Ooh, shoot. I mean, if anyone had to be the chosen one, I'd rather have Farfetch. Because I'm not at my wheezing yet. Watch me get wheezing next turn. Though, did you join it? I didn't get notification on Discord. Did you join it? I usually get notifications. That slowed us down a bit. I ain't going jaws. That grenade is about to be annoying. That grenade is going to be annoying. You don't have the space to download it, like on your phone? They have Unite on the Switch. I don't know if you have a Switch or a backup phone or app you don't care about to delete. Do I want to let them get to Starmie? This is obviously my second time playing with this team, so I'm really trying to see how we should do this. I've been called worse. Hey, keep Lucky 7 close to your heart. Oh, man. Okay. There we go. That's one less Stormy we have to worry about. It doesn't look like they're trying to play through Stormy right now, though. It doesn't look like they're trying to play through Stormy right now. You can delete so much stuff to keep TCG updated. That's fair. Wait, you have a Samsung. You should be able to have an external memory card. So then one day, when you get your memory card, you can play. You're not in Discord, right? Are they going to keep sniping Farfetch? No, they're not. Bro, these guys being a nuisance. It'll be pictures of my grandma. I ain't deleting those. Hey. We leave Grammy out of this. Leave Grammy out of this. You have the S22 Ultra, no expandable memory. That's how they get you, bro. I swear that's how they get you. They be doing that on purpose. I haven't pulled one Koga yet. That's kind of convenient. I haven't pulled a Koga quite yet. That's not bad. Can you be? This is. I feel like this is a stupid question. You can't be poisoned and asleep at the same time, right? Like if I use my ability, and then I use Koga and then Wiggly, the sleep would go over the poison, right? And they wouldn't be poisoned, or no? It can't be double at the same time, right? Can't make smart comments work in one day. Patience had enough and snapped and said, I can't take it. Ooh. I have Cloud Storage that has 90 kids. I believe in hard copies, digital download. Cloud storage is okay, but I agree. I try to have like both, like a physical, like I have external hard drives, and then I also have like clouds. But yeah, so it's okay. We're gonna see. Oh, Wafru, have a good night or day. Thanks for resisting. You matter. Thank you. That's so nice. Oh, thank you for the donut. You could have just said that. Thank you. That's so beautiful. Thank you. That's so nice. I have some pictures on my phone, but I keep the videos to a minimum. Ooh, that's smart. That's smart. They don't have any points yet. I'm just trying to buy time. Because in our 5 cards, we have one more Wiggly EX. In our 5 cards, one more Weezing, another Koga, another Sabrina. So I was kind of trying to buy time with that. It's only my second game playing, and the first game wasn't fair because I had a Machamp. So I'm really trying to like do that. We'll never meet again, but no, y'all in the chat, big love and matters. Why won't we meet again? I feel like this is a crazy farewell. It's like a heart-wrenching farewell I didn't think was going to happen. I hope we meet again. I mean, you're always welcome back. You don't have to, like, leave. You're welcome here. I didn't get the Koga pool. Didn't get the Koga pool. I don't know why I did that again, but who cares? You don't get the Koga pool. I don't want to play another card because they have their Sabrina. Yeah, they have one more Sabrina, so I don't want to play a basic to pop out. That does damage, and if they want to take out Articuno, they could still have their Sabrina and just bring out Wiggly, and that's game. So they could still have their Articuno. I mean, their Sabrina. Oh my goodness, I forgot about Greninja. Oh my goodness, I forgot about Greninja. It could happen in real life if you never know. That's 100% true. You know how many people you interact with and don't know. Membership is 99 cents a month. The Mew donation is a certified baller though. But the membership is 99 cents. The Mew donation is big baller right there though. Alright, tip is if you get Farfetch first hand, play it and start hitting for 50. I rather rely on Jiggly's sleep because she's too squishy and risky. You rather build from behind. 99 cents is a lot to some people. That's true. 99 cents is a lot for some people. I don't know. 99 cents ain't certified baller though, but it could be a lot. The Mew donation is certified baller for sure. This is game 5. And we were supposed to be running Arbok and Zard and Blastoids, but we went to Wiggly to try it in our hard mode. Wow, right when you say that, play Farfetch, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get right after you say we should play Farfetch? What do we get? Jigglypuff. Jiggly freaking Puff. And the donation is a fireballer. Not one without the other and the other without the one. Suffocating the gas. That's me when I fart. Draw 2 cards. I have to admit, that was a beautiful card pool. To be completely fair and honest. That was a great card pool. Why is it so hard to give this compliment an insult and understand the resistance? No! There's no push without pull, and there's no pull without pushing. Or whatever that means. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Let's freaking retreat. Let's go here. Let's pop you a potion. Pop potions, not perkies. Go to coughing. We can evolve you. And then let's go right here. Evolve you. Alright, let's do some damage on you. Because I don't want to see a Starmie. I'd rather see a Greninja sniping for 20 than a Starmie. Let's go here. Let's do some damage. So either you need to retreat or evolve next turn. And if you retreat, you have a Sabrina. I always call her Serena. There can definitely be pull without the pushing. What did I say? Wait, what? Pushing and pulling? Too early? Bro, what? I actually started late today and Doe called me out. So I think it's too late. Doe called me out. We started the stream late. And it's going to be even a later night when I hop on Unite and get angry. In ancient Elvish, I mean, hey, we talked about Star Wars and Yoda, so I started jibber jabbing. What can I say? What can I say? I ain't gonna lie, Starmie. I'm gonna need you to come back and talk to your boy real quick. Just do a little bit more damage. Not too much. Just a little bit. Come on, bro. I was really like, man, what's the what the young kids say? I was really about to be a Ohio Rizzler. And the next thing you know, they concede. I was really about to be an Ohio Rizzler, my boy. I was going to. Good question. Favorite LOTR, Lord of the Rings movie? Well, I guess I'm a child because I have never seen Lord of the Rings. I'm a child. PW, great play. Thank you. I was watching the dishes when I heard you say that and immediately turned around like the dude in the game. Hey, sometimes it happens. Dude, there's a lot of like movies and TV shows that people call iconic, and I haven't seen it. What are like? There's like 3 distinct movie series I haven't seen, and when I tell people, they're like, "What's wrong with you?" One of them is Lord of the Rings. People look at me weird. The Godfather. Haven't seen that. People like to look at me weird. And there's another one. There's like a distinct movie series, but those are the 2 that I always tell people: Lord of the Rings, The Godfather. Oh, and Fast and Furious. I've not seen Fast and Furious. I've not seen The Godfather. And I've seen Lord of the Rings. And people look at me very distraught when I say that. That's what it was. Those three. Yep. I haven't seen them. So I'm a boy here. Sorry. I'm not a man. Farfetch and Wings are the best play. Jiggly can charge from behind. That's your strategy. That's fair. That's fair. If we would have started with Farfetch, could have did that. Didn't. So yeah, I tell people that, and then they just like, you haven't seen none of that. We need you to watch Lord of the Rings. I'm too young card. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They just never appeal to me. Like I'll see like on Twitter, Instagram, I'll see like snippets and be like one of the craziest scenes or like an iconic scene. It'll be from like one of those three movie series, and I'm just like, yeah. And then when I do see like trailers, or if I'm like at a hotel because I would travel for work and I would flip through and it'll be like Lord of the Rings or like Fast and Furious, I would watch for like 15 minutes and I would just be like, I'm turning this off. And that's it. There's nothing more, nothing less to that. That was it. I'm a very simple person. A little too simple. I'm actually a really simple person. Oh man, let me catch up on these messages because I can see the chat typing up very fastly, so I feel like I'm starting to get cooked now. We need you to watch Lord of the Rings. Okay. Can we start a petition? Bro. Your mom seen? I feel like everybody's seen Fast and Furious. I feel like Fast and Furious is like I won't say family movie, but I feel like everyone's seen Fast and Furious. La Familia. Lord of the Rings, the best trilogy of all time, hands down. Batman was a masterpiece, man. Batman's a masterpiece. Especially, man, what was it? Was it 2 when it was Joker? That one was crazy. That one was insane. The one with Joker is crazy. The phrase is ride or die doesn't ring a bell. I mean, that's just like a common phrase, but it halfway rings a bell. I would love another Koga to pop up very soon here. One thing I can say about this team and like this deck, I feel like it's cycling very fast. And there's a good amount of basic mons that can hit, like Farfetch and Weezing. But I feel like with other decks and teams, like I'll be looking at how many I have left. I'm like, dang, I'm only at like 11 or 12. But I can say with this team, I feel like I'm cycling very fast. Now, it could be because I have started with Professor Research almost every game, which obviously helps. You get 3 cards, the initial one, then 2 more. You add a Pokeball, you get another. But I feel like I've been cycling very quickly. Very lucky. So, Ark, what's better, the books or the movies? I gotta be the person to ask. Because I can read it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big reader, and my attention span ain't the best. I ain't gonna lie. If y'all haven't yet, double tap that screen, leave a like. Make sure you subscribe so you miss our daily stream. We just vibing and chilling and vibing, honestly. Let me go here. Let me pop a potion so you can withstand one more Pikachu hit. I'm trying to get Wiggly up. You're going to come to Pikachu and retreat anyways. Is it worth the Sabrina? Have I used the Sabrina already? I do have one more Sabrina for later. And if I plan on using Koga, I can't take these trainers home, so. Books for sure. Our generation was made to watch TV. It really was. That was like the turn of like really the TVs, movies, like internet. You have to admit, it goes crazy. Watch the movies first because then you'll appreciate the books much more. That's fair because if you like know the characters already, you'll have a little love for them. A little love in your heart. Tell me you've seen Spider-Man animated series. Which one? I feel like that a lot of Spider-Man animated series. Some like TV shows that came out like 90s and early 2000s. I feel like they've redone like 10 times. Like they've redone it so many times. We're gonna go here because we have another Koga later, and that'll take one hit. You're relatively not similar in taste. Hey, man! I got some taste. I feel like it's similar. It's just I just didn't. I'm not a movie guy. I always fall asleep during movies. I'm just not a movie guy. I'm just not Mr. Movie. I'm more of a TV person, TV series. But I did watch that growing up. I don't remember it too well. But the good Teen Titans, not that remake garbage they had. That remake garbage was state. Booty wipes, boy. That remake garbage was straight booty wipes. It was not good. It was actually atrocious. They made the characters look all goofy. Like, yeah, they made the characters look goofy. Pick a Pokemon to switch. Pikachu's damage. Well, I can't just let you have a free hit. We can survive one. I can't just give you confident a free hit. Is that your second or first Sabrina? That's both Sabrinas. So now you have to play with what we have. That's fair. They messed up Teen Titans on purpose. Bro, that Teen Titans was dog water. It was not good. I used one of my Sabrinas. Where's my other Koga? Now I feel like we're slowing down. We still have one more Professor Research. We still have another Koga. You're close to your coin flip. If you get tails on this, would be huge. Because then you can't swap out, and then when Pikachu comes in, we can try to play with our Sabrina and Koga, maybe. Oh, these guys go crazy, man. Young Justice was a hit. You know, a show doesn't get love like it used to. Green Lantern. I feel like no one talks about how good Green Lantern was. I feel like the Green Lantern slept on. I would drop a Farfetch and add a Giovanni. Okay. That's fair. Once you get one Farfetch dead, I'm not gonna play another. I ain't gonna lie. Even if I added an X speed instead, maybe for one of the Farfetches. I don't feel like I need to though. It's nice to have a higher chance to get to your Farfetch, but I don't know. I don't know about the two-piece McNuggets. We need the other freaking Koga. I feel like this is a great time to do this. Because if I retreat right now, right, I can add this. By the time I get Koga, I can use it and Wiggly can have his move available. And then I want to see if the abilities stack. Because like we asked that earlier. Do they stack? No, it doesn't. It covered it. So he's not... Wait, actually, no, wait. Did it just change over? It did. It does stack. That's good. That's good. It did stack. It did stack. It did stack. Are we still talking about a petition? You know what, though? If you find yourself in the Discord and make a petition, if you can find yourself in Discord and make a petition, and if it gets 10 signatures, I would watch it. I would watch it like on YouTube, and I would have like a watch party. There's over 100 people in Discord, so 10's not bad. I think that's fair. If we can get you in Discord, that's a fair petition. I gotta work on my petitions. Where's my other Koga? Golly. See, Zep Strikers can start sniping. I don't want no snipers. I can't take Sabrina home with me. Pause. So let's just bring that out. And probably bring out the picture on pen. Yeah, we're putting up a 5 pitch Pikachu X, especially because like it wasn't really our plan to like use this team. So for us to try to cook with it, we're making it magic. They left the screen. Did they quit? Did they quit or are they just not rocking with us? Don't tell me they closed the app when we were getting jiggy now. Waiting for a punch to turn. Nah, bro. Don't tell me they closed the app after we started getting jiggy. Don't tell me they closed the app and started getting jiggy. If you don't watch, you're missing out. Oh, wait, isn't Hobbit a part of Lord of the Rings? Like an extension? Like a Is it a sequel or prequel? You never seen either? Good. No, that you didn't like it, I just never tried out. He's like, hey. Not that I didn't like it, just never tried out. I actually think they closed the app because they're pissed. I ain't gonna lie. So they for sure was here the whole game doing their moves quite frequently. But once we started cooking a bit, they all of a sudden they're waiting for them to return. I think they closed the app because they pissed. I ain't gonna jaws. Hobbit is a prequel? Hobbit is a prelude? Okay. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been to the theaters in forever. I haven't been to theaters forever. Depending on mini schedule, I feel like tomorrow is Pokemon Go. There's an event, the Dragon one. I feel like I would try to stream that, and then while we're at Mall of America, go in the movie. Because I haven't been to the movies, I feel like, in like years. They rage quit. GG's. I'm rocking with that. GG's. Nice. To put up a fight with a Pikachu EX deck, and we're not playing on beginner, we're playing on like on the hard mode. I honestly feel like they were just annoyed because they were perfectly battling and doing everything fine until the last couple turns. And you know how it is because I've done it a few times, right? When you annoyed with the game and you just close the app. I ain't gonna lie, I've done that a few times. And then you come back like the next day and it'll be like, would you like to recover your last game or whatever? And I'm sitting here like, last game? I was like, oh shoot, I did rage quit yesterday. And I'll be like, nah, we don't need to recover that. I've done it a few times, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I've done that a few times. Rage quit and then the next day totally forget about it. Like go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Or hop on Unite and then boom. I ain't gonna lie. It's happened to me a few times. See, I'm thinking about it. We'll play with the team a little bit more and then I'll consider using a XP over Farfetch. Just because like Weezing and them, you have the Koga. They're still kind of thick. Respectfully. Still kind of thick. You meant to bring Brownless to the chat, not leave it in the darkness. See, that is a Star Wars reference. I know my Star Wars. All right? I know my Star Wars. That's fair. That's when Obi-Wan was trying to preach to Anakin. I believe that's when they were on the lava, on the fire scene. All right? Bro, you got to add cheese and butter or your popcorn ain't popping, all right? If you're not adding cheese and butter, if you're not adding cheese or butter, it doesn't have to be both. Because both might have your stomach flipping. I ain't going jaws. But if you're not adding cheese or butter, why are you ordering popcorn? I'll be the first to say it. Why are you ordering it? I won't be that kind of person. Why are you ordering? If you're not adding cheese or butter, because no way you eating some stale, dry old popcorns that's been sitting in the machine all day with no flavor, no seasoning, no drip, no nothing. You like something. You gotta add something, boy. Come on, man. Something. Nice catch on Star Wars reference. Thank you. I know some of these words. All right, so what reference is that from a movie? I know some of these words. Since we doing references, that popped in my head when you said I knew the reference. Rush Hour, I seen Rush Hour, I just don't remember it. I seen it a very long time ago. See if y'all get my movie reference now. You early 2000 movie lovers. Let's go here. Let's. I'm really kind of worried about the soon-to-be Golurks in the back. Popcorn, it melts into the caramel chocolate custard's bomb. That's fair. That's fair. I'm just saying, if you are not adding some type of flavor or seasoning or something, like something to your popcorn at the movies, there's something wrong. Like, you have to add something. For them dry, stale popcorn gonna be stuck in your teeth, so you know you gotta bring some toothpicks, some floss. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Okay, Doe got it. Okay, Doe got it. Yeah. Put the bag in the bag. I'm happy we're getting some of these references, because some of the reference y'all was giving for Lord of the Rings and all that, I'm gonna be honest, I was all shoulder. I don't know. You tell me, I'm all shoulder. I ain't gonna lie. I was at the back of the diner. I'm late. You late. It don't even matter. That just reminds me, because I don't want to talk about this, but since it reminds me, I did a that 90s baby mixtape I was telling you guys about when I rapped on like 90s like beats and intros and stuff. And one of the songs was called one of it was from Keenan and Kel. It was from All That. It wasn't from Good Burger. It was from All That, but just the artist Keenan and Kel. Hey, what's up, Tim? Nice. I'm Tim. Hi, Tim. Jigglypuff would sing "You Shall Not Pass." Hey, bro, we're holding it down for you. But I ain't gonna lie, that thing's kind of getting a little thick right now. I don't like it. So we need to start doing some extra damage. To be completely fair and honest. And since they have a weakness, let's start doing that extra damage now sooner than later. And if they do evolve and start hitting, we do have a nice little Koga, but we're going to start hitting like a truck. So he has one decision to evolve or figure it out. Oh, I didn't ask this because I feel like it's a given. But today of all days, Eric, are we playing Unite? This is my first full night I've had in a while. We can cook. Doe, that scene had me rolling. Artist from Keenan Kel song. You talking about the man Coolio? The artist from the Keenan Kel song you talking about? The intro. Coolio did the intro for All of That. Well, on my song, my intro didn't get to Coolio's part. It was just like, I don't even want to say like the sample, but it's just like the all that. It was just that part. It wasn't like, it didn't get to Coolio part. Coolio didn't get a chance yet. But I want to Koga. yet because I don't have a coughing down. Let me throw in Sabrina. Wiggly's ready. Let me throw in Sabrina. I don't want them goalers to get jiggy. Throw in Sabrina. Let's throw you. And then we can do some monster damage on you as well. We're really trying to get in a rhythm of playing around Wheezing. And I can really see myself changing out one of the Farfetch for X speed. Like if we don't hit on the Farfetch, we don't hit. But I feel like X speed would be convenient. But I'm kind of indifferent because I do like having that Farfetch and higher chance to get it early, but we'll see. Yeah, I know Coolio did the song. Yeah. So don't touch that dial, leave the room. I'll be there eventually working. Yeah, I don't know where we're going to get in the stream, but I was just seeing if y'all wanted to. What's up, Ringo? Welcome in. We're just vibing and chilling, so it's good to see you in the chat. Good to see you in the chat. I was about to potion Wheezing. Probably the dumbest potion I would do today. The dumbest potion I would do today. Ringo, how's your day treating you? If y'all haven't yet, double tap that screen, leave a like. We can easily get to our like goal today. Easily get to our like goal. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. We do daily freaking live streams, and I'm so happy that I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow and edit so we can do full videos. I think I'm gonna do a video recap on the Wiggly EX deck. Them rage quitting. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna do a recap of that. I think we'll do that. I actually have the 18 trainers video I made last week never posted. Like, I mean, like fully edited, like thumbnail, fully edited, all that, and it's like literally like on my like YouTube on my computer, and I just never press like public. So I'll probably need to get that done sooner than later. I feel like they have to snipe Wiggly. They don't swipe Wiggly. Interesting. Popping in for show unless we vacation or visiting family. I like that arc. Now my question is, are you gonna be Switch or mobile today? How you feeling? Some of the outtakes from Rush Hour are the best ever. I wish I could remember them better. How hard is it to get started in Unite? I don't think it's too bad. I think if you play Unite by yourself, it's hard to get started if you don't have a background. If you never played Dota 2, if you never played League of Legends, I think that makes it like difficult getting that background with it because you don't understand like the rotate and things in that nature. But like if you're playing with somebody, it's super easy. Like I've been playing with Ark and Eric, and I feel like in this past week they've gotten so much better, but it's really a thing that like we're just communicating. And I've been master rank for like 6-7 seasons in a row. I've been playing since the game came out. So like I can give them like some examples. I can tell them how to rotate. So I don't think it's too hard if you're playing with somebody. I think that's like if you're playing with someone, and if you don't play with anybody, if you know League of Legends and Dota 2, I think you're gonna be fine because you understand the gist of how the game goes. You understand like the idea of how it rocks. Well, I don't want if they hit both on these coin flips, I still want to stay alive, so we'll do that. We should still have one more Wheezing. We could maybe flip on a Koga. So I don't think it's too bad. To be fair, I never fought weakness when doing the 8-win streak with this deck. What mode do you play on? Are you playing like on the regular beginner or like the hard mode? Because today's stream we were playing on hard mode, and we were supposed to do like all the metas and run into them. So that's probably why we're running into a bunch of stuff. We would run into a lot more fightings because the meta is like Mewtwo and Pika, so I feel like we run into those more. They don't like the Wiggly EX. The Wiggly's the new meta. I never asked you how's your family doing, mom and that. I hope she's well. She's good. Mom's on her this summer mom will be on her as technically this summer if she makes it, God willing, just being honest. She'll be cancer free. She's still in remission. And so she's battling her cancer. It's been going good. She's in remission. She's been doing her checkups. Been going good. No complaints. My sister's in her senior year of high school playing basketball on varsity. She could be doing better. She be acting like she don't know how to hoop sometimes, but hey, it might be the coach's fault because, well, the coach is my dad. So, yeah, it's like a terrible cycle. My sister's in her senior year. My sister's very quiet and shy. My dad's the head coach, and my mom and dad got divorced, so they don't like each other too much. And they both played basketball in college, so they both think they know how to hoop. But they never played as much as I did in college. So if you ask me, they should be asking me how to coach the team, and I should be the coach. But hey, we have family that's dysfunctional for a reason. Minnie's working. She got a doggy camp for Momo. Momo be Momoing. And that's all I got. Ringo, you're happy to see some good Pokemon? I wouldn't say some good Pokemon, but we're okay. We're okay. This has many games I did for trading card, and I have to say, I've been keeping a mental streak of this. Eric, because I know Eric was keeping tally in the beginning. We haven't ran into many Mewtwo's as I thought. A good amount of Pikachu, not as many Mewtwo's as I thought. What's up, Mike? Jackie Chan's crazy for that. Jackie Chan is guts. But hey, that was part of the script, so it's crazy. They're trying to make some space soon. I hope you do. If you could find a way to delete it, I think it'll be fun. You know, hopping into Discord like me, you, Ark, and Eric, hop into Discord, play some Unite. Yesterday after Unite, we talked for like 30 minutes. I turned on the face cam. Eric turned on the face cam. Eric was showing me his Pokemon PC from his childhood. He showed me his base set Venusaur. He ran over with a bike and a bunch of vintage hollows, some legendary collections. We were showing each other our collections. It was a fun day yesterday. So if you do get a chance to make some space on your phone for Discord and Unite, I think it'll be cool just to hang out. You know what I'm saying? It's like the after party because everyone comes to the streams, but no one really comes to Discord. That's like where we just, I don't know, be goofy. Bless your mom, dude. That's awesome. Sorry to hear she went through that. Respect to your sister. I appreciate that. Worst diagnosed very early. She had treatment she needed, but she all comes free for a year and scares me to death. Ark, it's terribly scary. I honestly, when I hear it, I didn't know what to say or react. I was so confused. But love to your grandma, Ark. You play basketball, and I'm not too bad. I like to hear that, Ringo. What position do you play? Given 5 open auctions, live 12 more. Hey, you know what? I love to hear that, though. God was by your side with that. God is by your side. There's so many scriptures, and there's so many verses in the Bible about like little things about living a long, prosperous life. That is like humans will say something, but God will have something else. The doctor will say 5, God will give 12. The doctor will say 2, God will give 5. And it's just simple things that we can do. Honor your parents, you'll live a long, prosperous life, right? That's so simple, right? And it says the wise, the wise grow old, right? So if you're wise, you're loving, things of that nature, it's so simple. And so just knowing that man said 5, but God said 12 is beautiful to hear. And I love to hear that. And you know me, somehow, some way, every stream we gonna talk about God. I'm gonna get to preaching, all right? So I'm gonna say this in the most respectful, non-respectful way, man. If you don't like me preaching, this may not be the stream for you. Because every stream we gonna get some preaching in. I don't know how, but we gonna talk about God. You know what I'm saying? And that's just in a respectful way. It may not be the stream for you. Because we gonna talk about some Jesus one way or another. I'm gonna tell you that. I don't know how, but we is. We is, I'll tell you that. Oh, hey, I was playing the Wiggly deck. I love to play that as well, but I'm missing one more Wiggly. You'll get it, Hal. You'll get that Wiggly. This is the great deck that PW gave us. We're trying it out with the Weezing and stuff. I'm really trying to get knocked off that Gardevoir early so we don't have to deal with it because it pisses me off. I feel left out when it goes to Unite. Hey, man, I'm sorry. We invite you. Ringo, you like to rebound? Let's go. Smoke, you've been lurking for an hour? I love it. I love seeing that Raikou next to your name. Shout out to all my members, man. I appreciate the members. You guys go crazy. I appreciate y'all. You guys are the best, man. I love it. I love it. Your mom is officially canceled for the third time this past Monday. Eric, I love that, man. I wish I would have knew about that a little earlier, prayed for it, but I'm so happy God was with y'all, man. Like that's huge. Cancer comes at a crazy point that it's like you never know when it'll hit, who will hit. So Universal 2, it hits everywhere like a Steph Curry 3, bro. Hits everywhere, man. Hits everywhere like a Steph Curry 3. So yeah, man. We don't get to preach it one way or another. We gonna do it one way or another. I feel this is a good time for Sabrina because it has no energies on the other one. We took out their Gardevoir. I feel like this is a good time where we can start hitting that Mewtwo because by the time it gets those two energies, unless it has extra trees that it's gonna burn, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Now we did burn both our Sabrinas early, but I think taking out Ralts early as a Gardevoir slows them down a lot, and then we have a lot of single mons. Wiggly's our only EX that takes double, which we can't hit. So I think that would be like ideal, right? I think that'd be ideal. 1, 2, 3 into the foe. Timbo knocking at your door. Cause we about to burst like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, man. You know we in trouble. Oh yeah, PW deck is great. Went from Lord of the Rings to Cancer Diagnosed to God. We gonna talk about God every day. So God asked what time for your night tomorrow. I don't know about tomorrow, cause tomorrow's a Pokemon Go event. So I don't know. It's gonna be hard. I don't know. Jacob, that is a random join. I have to say, today is not Tuesday or Thursday. That is a random join. But it's good to see you in here. Welcome in. Deb's doing her one celebration stream tomorrow, so I may be forced on her one celebration. Oh, her 1K celebration. Ooh. What event is tomorrow for Pokemon Go? The event for Pokemon Go is, it's called Dragon's Ascent. So it's a research day. So for a research day, you pretty much, it's 1 out of 10 odds to get a shiny. And there's a bunch of different dragons that's going to be in the event and spawning. And it's going to be a fun, like a little research day. A lot of dragons going to be spawning. Good chance to get a shiny. I believe it's 2 to 5 local time. I need to double check. Yeah, I'll double check. Eric has a day off. It's not a drill. Code Red. That makes me think of freaking The Office. Freaking Code Red. It's not a drill. I have to say, The Office is terrible. I'm not an Office fan. I'm going to be honest. I don't like The Office. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a fan of The Office. And I watched The Office all the way through. I was just not a fan. I'm going to be honest. It's just, I don't know. It's just not for me. Yeah, not for me. It's just not for me, man. But I do have to say, man, that I do have to say that as random as this is, right? That if you guys don't, right? And I'll say this because it's something I don't do as much as I should. And I'm practicing, and I want to incorporate more in my life and my day-to-day basis. And I'm gonna start preaching with y'all. All right, I'm gonna start preaching with y'all. I'm gonna be open and honest with some things. So if y'all ready to listen, open y'all ears. I'm gonna give some. If y'all don't like me preaching, then you know what I'm saying, I respect that. Just put that thumb at the bottom of the screen and then lift your thumb up, and then you won't see it. But something that I don't do that I want to do more, and something I'm practicing, is pray for your friends and pray for your family and pray for other people. Because you never know what's going to happen. You don't never know when God's going to call them. And you never know what they're going through in their life. And I bring that up because since we were talking about cancer, my mom, back back in the day when my mom was first diagnosed, right? She was diagnosed in 2019. I was doing, if you guys don't know, I am a photographer, videographer. I worked with a magazine company called Slam. So I was doing a project with Kobe Bryant for Slam. So I was traveling. We went to Arizona with Kobe. I went to LA. And I remember asking Kobe, I was super nervous, but I asked Kobe, like, hey, can you give a message to my mom? My mom's diagnosed with cancer. Can you give a message? Like, just to help her spirit. She's been going through it. And he did. Kobe did. It was a beautiful message. I posted it on Twitter and Instagram. He responded, which was pretty cool that he responded on Twitter because he's never on Twitter. But he responded. ESPN posted all that stuff. A lot of people seen it. But he was praying over my mom, and he was showing some love and grace for my mom with going her through and what she was going through, and I'm worried about her. And 2 weeks later, the plane crashed and he passed away. So you never know when someone's time's going or when to call. So just appreciating your friends and family, praying for your friends and family, because there's a few times in the Bible that people were saved through their friends' faith. So just praying over that they're connecting with the Lord, that they reach out, by praying over that they're softening their heart, praying to open up their mind, that they're willing to, give God a chance. Because if someone in their heart and mind says they don't believe in God, they don't want to give him a chance, and that's a thing that it's out of your hands. That you just got to pray for them. Like you can't do any more than that. Like you can only pray for someone if they don't want to connect with God. Like my scripture of the week is First Corinthians 3:6. It's my wallpaper on my other phone, and it says that. Oh man, it's such a great one. First Corinthians 3:6. I planted the seed in your hearts. Apollos water it, but only God can make it grow. So just praying over someone, just telling them that, hey, God loves you, God loves them, and just planting that seed. And if they believe in God or not, and just praying over them. So that's something I want to incorporate, because I feel like I don't pray for my friends and family. I don't pray for my people. I don't feel like I pray for like my family. I don't feel like I pray for my friends as much as I could. I don't feel like I pray over the chat as much as I could. That's why when I'm eating and I pray, or randomly in the stream, I might pray over the chat. And so that's just something to be mindful of, because I wasn't mindful of it until my mom got cancer. I wasn't mindful until a close friend of mine, Kobe Bryant, passed away. I wasn't mindful until, and I don't want you guys to be in a position like me that like, oh, I'm not thinking of others, or I'm not thinking of incorporating God in my prayers or talking to God until something bad happens. Like, oh man, my mom got cancer. Let me pray for her. Let me reach out to her. Oh, someone I know is very sick, or someone passed away, or someone got in a car accident. I feel like that should be day to day. And that's something I struggle with, and I'm working on praying for others and stuff. So I just want to, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm going to preach to you. So, um, yeah. PW, beautiful message saying, but I only pray for others. Kind of count on my loved ones for bringing prayers in for me from them. If someone asks me what I want for prayer, I'll say pray for my brother. He has a ton of health issues in my mom. That's fair, though. That's fair. You know, you know. I believe in the book of Matthew. Pray and you shall receive. Knock and the doors open. So, having other people pray for you is great. Um, I think praying for yourself is great too, though. It's beautiful to pray for others. That's always beautiful. I think praying for yourself is great too. You know, if you want to pray for like, strength and guidance, if you're going through a hard week, if you want to pray for, a softened heart, maybe you've been getting angry at work. I know I've been praying for strength and guidance because I'm exhausted. I know I've been praying for a softer heart, because when I'm at work and I'm already having a bad day and someone says something, sometimes I forget I'm saved and I want to say some things or do some things. So, I would say though, every once in a while, maybe try praying for yourself. Never hurts to pray for yourself. But I think it's beautiful that you pray for other people. Ringo, you gonna head out? We'll be back later. Thanks, Ringo. We'll see ya. We'll see ya. Kobe passing hits everyone hard, regardless if they watch basketball or not. I'm not an NBA fan, neither is my dad, but when we saw it on the news, the mood in the house said, yeah. When I heard about it was from TMZ, and I was at a basketball event recording, and I just broke down crying, like, just freaking, just broke down crying while working, camera in my hand. I just went into the bathroom crying, and just, yeah. And I was a big Kobe fan growing up. Like I have a bunch of baby pictures with Kobe. Not with Kobe. I have a bunch of baby pictures like with Kobe headphones and sweaters and my family and all that. And so when Kobe passed for me, like especially working with him for like the last few months and doing a project and like him like showing that love for my mom and that message for my mom and then he passed away, I was like, man, this don't seem real. Because he felt like a brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I needed advice, I would ask him. When I asked, like, hey, can you do something for my mom? And that was the thing with Kobe, like, man to man, not to be prideful, but he's a millionaire. He has assets. I could have asked him for money to help my mom for my cancer. I could have asked for this. I didn't want none of that. Like, I don't want to leech off of somebody. I'm just like, man, if you can just pray for her. Like, imagine how many people is next to a multi-million billionaire and they're just going to ask for prayers. I'm like, hey, can you just give my mom a message and just, like, pray for her, think about her? I don't want your money. I don't want, like, for you to post about her. I want attention. I just want a video message I could send to her because, she's in the ER. She's struggling. I just want that. Like, I just want a prayer. Now, some people probably like, you should have asked for something more than a prayer. But God does more than money. So I just was like, let me try to put some hope in her heart. And so, yeah. Kobe, yeah, I met Kobe. We're doing a project. A lot of people don't know this. They should be doing they should be putting up a trailer soon. But ESPN is doing a 5-year documentary on Kobe's passing, and it's called 8 for 8 because Kobe's number was 8. It's called 8 for 8, and it's about 8 lives that Kobe changed. And I'm gonna be in the documentary. Like ESPN flew out here to Minnesota. I know some people work at ESPN because I worked with Slam, so they're like good people, good friends of mine. They flew out here and interviewed me, so I'm actually gonna be in a documentary. Me and my mom next month. It's on ESPN. So. Yeah. So, if y'all want to see a documentary, it's on ESPN. So yeah, it's called 8 for 8 because Kobe's number was 8, and it's the 8 lives he changed. So like 8 people who have like normal lives, normal people, day-to-day jobs, who interacted with Kobe and their lives changed. So, yeah. And if you guys care to see anything, that's my Instagram. That's one of my Instagrams. I am on a win streak, PW. We are on a win streak, which is crazy. Imagine if we took this to regular lobbies. So Timbo Slam and Timbo Thymes, those are my Instagrams. If you want to see like the photos and videos with me and Kobe, if you want to see some of my photos and videos and my artwork, those are my 2 Instagrams. If you guys want to check it out. Timbo Thymes is my personal, so that'll be like more me stuff. But Timbo Slam is my work one. If you guys care to see my artwork, I haven't really took photos and videos in like a year, but I still make content daily, obviously. But yeah, yep. Dell, I could prepare myself more. I might throw it in here or there, but I'll be good. I know some people who need the help more, but I get your message and respect. I'll try to love myself more. All love, Dell. All love, right? And that's just the thing, though, is like, right? It's a common thing that's like, right? That people say is like, and these are just simple phrases that what I say is like, I used to do that, just only pray for other people. And people would like tell me, especially like going to church and stuff, they would tell me you should pray for yourself too. And it's a common thing that it's like, how can you help someone else if you're struggling, right? It's also a thing like when you're on an airplane. When the airplane goes down, what do? You put your seatbelt on first, and then the person next to your child. Why? Because if you go out and they go out, right? Same thing, money wise, right? Why would I ask someone how to make $1 million if they never made a meal, right? So it's just a thing that it's like you praying for yourself, and that can enlighten something in your heart that you can see things differently. You start praying for yourself, that could maybe start helping you with your prayers, and maybe help you with your relationship, and then you know you more or less may start evangelizing. You may not know it just by like you talking to someone in the grocery store or with your family, and they say something, and the first thing you say is like, hey, I'm gonna pray for you. That is a form of planting a seed in someone's heart. That is a form of 1 Corinthians 3:6, you planting a seed. And so, hey, all love though, I know you get it. I already ranted about it a bit. I start preaching. You understand. I think it's great. I think it's great. Like if I think it's great that you're praying for other people's, and you say here and there. I love that. You know. I love it. I love it. I love it. When your cup is empty or low, it's hard for you to effectively fill up someone. Yeah, but I love that. I love that though, because that's something I'm struggling with. So you're doing a lot better than me because I'm struggling with praying for other people. I need to work on that. I need to work on that personally. I do. 18 trainers, you guess? What's his hand count? 7? Maybe. His hand count is at 7. He has no other basics. He's 7 left. He has more of that in his hand count. I'll get that. That's a good guess, PW. Because it's a weird gray space. I understand, bro. I understand, brother. I understand. I personally think you deserve it. I think you deserve it. I think we all deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I think we all deserve prayers for ourselves, just for the simple fact that just for the simple fact that God loves us unconditionally. It's called agape love. It's just unconditional. And even though sometimes we feel like we don't deserve it because of like what we may do or how we may think, or because maybe sometimes we feel like we may be deep into sin or whatever the case may, sometimes feel that gray area and make you feel. But I want to make sure and let you know that you are worth it, and that, to be honest, to be 100% honest, none of us deserve it, but we're worth it. None of us deserve it, but we're worth it. Because that's the point of, God going on the cross is giving us that grace. None of us deserve it, but we are worth it because he wouldn't go on the cross if we weren't worth it, right? That grace that he showers us with is just, it's beautiful. I say sometimes, like, I believe God never gives you more than you can handle, so you got to give me handle, but I got to ask others, and that's more important. You know what's crazy, though? When I asked Kobe to make that video for my mom, if you guys went to those Instagram handles I gave you, that's what he said when he was like talking to my mom and saying he was going to pray. That's what he said. He said, God don't give us nothing that we can't handle. Word for word what he said. So looks like you and Kobe thinking alike. Looks like you and Kobe are the greatest NBA players, one of the smartest people. Exactly what he said. Word for it. Preach that dude. I got to spread positivity when I don't feel like it, because all the love at the end of the day, I love it. 100%. 100%. 100%, man. Y'all just alike. Great minds think alike. Like I said, let me put it right here if y'all want to see. Or if y'all care to add me on whatever, whatever. Ooh, my wrist just popped. Spud Web, you're 5'6" on a good day? Maybe 5'7" if you put some extra thick soles at the bottom of them sneakers. Put some salt on them sneakers. I'm really trying to think how I want to do this. Well, they're not 18 trainers, but he just had turbo hand. I was just thinking about that when I looked up. It wasn't 18 trainer. He had turbo hand. I'm trying to. Yeah, he just had a weird hand. Damn, he did have a weird hand. Me and you went to Moa. Look like I'm a dad talking to kid out for the day, even though I'm older. That means that hey, that means you got some youth though. You probably got like a shaved little baby face. You got some youth. Do they have the X speed? Do they finish Farfetch? They don't finish. Can I show the Kobe clip on your Streamcast? You know what's crazy? I don't have Instagram on this phone. This phone is strictly for YouTube. So what I could do, maybe if I go on Twitter, it might pop up because Twitter's public for public videos. It might pop up. Ability, Koga, Wiggly, Wheezing, Sleepy Deepy. Nice. That's why I said it was dumb. I did that potion. I didn't put on Farfetch because these blizzards are just hitting right now. So do you decide to attack or do you decide to retreat? He's about to start double Greninja and we got to start honing in. Oh no. We clutched up. He was about to get the one in the back with paralysis with the blizzard. They're mad he didn't hit. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Y'all on a win streak. Let me see if it will pop up. Let me see if it'll pop up. I don't even know what I would type. Twitter. Timbo. I don't even know if this would work. Hold on. Bro, why is this not? There we go. I don't know why I just didn't do this the first time. I don't know why I just didn't do this the first time, bruh. Anyways, I think it should let us. Oh yeah, it was a. Why does the audio sound like that, bro? My phone is bugging.
Mama Leona, what's going on? It's cold here, and you got a great kid here on your hands.
Let me turn off the face cam. This thing's bugging. Hold on. This thing's bugging. Hold on.
Mama Leona, what's going on? It's cold here, and you got a great kid here on your hands, and you're in our prayers. You're in my prayers. My family will be praying for you, and let's do this. God don't give us nothing we can't handle, right? So just know you're in our thoughts, you're in our prayers, and be just fine. All right? Mamba mentality, this thing all the way through. Much love.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know why, but when Kobe went like this, I don't know why I was like I don't know why. Like it's not like a kiss, like you know, like you do that, like a nice little kick, like kiss, like just like something nice. I don't know why I copied him. I always say that. I'm like, but I think like that was just a beautiful moment, and the thing that happened after was like more beautiful is that the words he said came from his heart because all I told him is that my mom has cancer. Can you give her a message? I didn't tell him what to say. I just said that, and he said yeah, and I started recording, and those all came from his heart. So that was beautiful. And the moments that happened after, like right after I put like the camera down, I just start bawling, just bawling, crying, whole face just watered out. And he just stood there and just hugged me for like a few minutes and just patted my back. And he was telling me a story about how his best friend had cancer and how I believe his aunt or another family relative had cancer and what took a toll on him mentally and emotionally and how he stayed strong. And it was just a surreal moment, like me having baby pictures with like in jerseys and Laker gear and me watching him and him being my favorite players and me had custom headphone beats and like me going to Laker games driving 2 hours and watching all of his moves and wanting to be like him to me standing next to him and him like praying for my mom, him giving her a message, like I was crying in his arms and him opening up about personal things. If you know Kobe in his interviews, he don't open up about nothing. Kobe, why'd you play bad tonight? I should have played better. It's on me. Like, you know, he don't open up about none. So just to be in a moment where he did that and was just opening up, was just holding me while I cried and was just willing to do that, just, yeah. Yeah. That's all I got. I get too deep, I'm gonna start crying. That's all I got. Yeah. That's all we got here. But we are cooking right now in Pocket. I don't know what kind of win streak we're on. I'm gonna have to check the video. I believe it started when we made the Pikachu team rage quit. And then we've been winning since then. Now we're playing a Dragonite team who make it to Dragonite instantly and we're cooked. But before I start shedding tears, before you start shedding tears, I ain't gonna lie. I don't mind crying. I cry a lot. But as far as the stream, we don't all need to start being in tears now. Oh, how are we gonna deal with this? I could retreat and start hitting with Farfetch, but that's gonna waste the energy. And you're already asleep, so that gives us one less thing. So I might as well stand down business and try to hit before that Dragonite comes. Which Dragonite could technically, whoa, actually technically can't one tap us. Because if it does 150, that would be 50 Farfetch. So we need to start getting some other mons on the field. So we're going to end our turn. Hopefully it gets tails and stays asleep to buy us some time. Because the more basic mons we have in the back, the more it can eat. The more of those has a chance to eat. I'm gonna say that because you cry, I'm gonna start crying. I get emotional easy. Then after I cry, Art cries, and I know Doe is gonna cry. And then after, Eric gonna keep it cool because he gonna stay strong. And then when we play Unite later, Eric gonna be like, I ain't gonna lie, I was crying. And then here we go crying again because Eric brought it up 2 hours later on Unite. And then it's gonna be a cycle. And then after Eric brings it up 2 hours later, Doe gonna magically be on Discord and hop in and be like, what's going on? And then he's gonna be like, why y'all crying? And then Doe gonna cry for the second time. And Doe's like, dang, my first second in Discord, I'm already crying. It's gonna be a whole tumbling effect. All right. Now that's probably not gonna happen. But if it did, that would be insane. So to stop that, I'm the problem. So let me snip it up here. See? Told you Eric would be the one in the chat to say I'm not gonna cry and then bring it up later. Did I not call it? Word for word. Oh my goodness. And then, bro, Momo always does that. I remember when I used to live in Cali, it would just be me and Momo. And if I would have a long day and cry, Momo would just jump on the bed and start licking me. I'm like, this is not the time. As annoyed as I could be, it's not the time, Maurice. That's my puppers, man. That's my puppers. Speaking of which, he smells like straight butthole. I need to give him a shower, boy. How you sit in the house all day because it's snowing and you smell like outside dog? You an indoor dog, boy. When they say outdoor and indoor for loud, I don't think they meant by dog smell, my boy. But you got that outdoor right now, boy. You was not acting like you were indo. One away from Dragonite. We're about to get freaking bullied. I can't get no basics. This would be a good time for Sabrina, just because it takes high energy to retreat. That'll give us a little bit of time to get some more basic mons on the field. We're going to give some more energy so when we do retreat, it doesn't waste. We just need coughing, man. Where's our coughing? Hit 2 Dragonites fast as can be, boy. As fast as can be. Affirmative. She into the bread. PW. He hit 2 Dragonites. He hit 2 Dragonites fast. I'm happy that we trying to play to our suit, but we need more basic mons. We still have another Sabrina later to hold on to, but getting that Dragonite out while we can is huge. For the simple fact, it takes 3 energies to get out. We already got one on the board. And so as long as we can survive one good one, we can probably do another retreat or use another Sabrina. So an example, we take out Dragonite, they bring in their Dragonite to hit. As long as we can live and survive that, we can Sabrina and try to knock out Schnom. But we have to knock out Schnom before it gets to Frost. So it's not time to be freaking willy-dilly, but it's good we got another basic mon. We try to eat a bullet. We put another one on Wiggly, because then when I retreat, it'll be ready, and I can coughing Koga. We're in a good spot. We're in a really good spot. We take out Dragonite. As long as we survive one Dragonite hit, and I say survive as in Wiggly, we can Sabrina and take out Schnob. We just don't want it to evolve to Frost. So, as long as we don't get to Frost now, because Frost is going to be annoying. I don't want to deal with that. Well, there it is. We finna be annoyed. You know what? That's good eats. I ain't going Jaws. Because now we get another Jiggly. Hold on, we get Jiggly. Then after we get Jiggly, we go Weezing. Then after we go Weezing, we retreat. Then after we retreat, we poison. And then after we poison, we Koga. Hear me out. And then after we Koga, we Wiggly. Just bear with me, chat. After we wiggly, we coughing, then we potion, which is irrelevant because you still need to survive another. But we potion. Then after we do that, we go right here because we're gonna try to do it again next turn. And now we hit. We did that because we're trying to get a little bit more HP because Weezing was low. Try to put it to sleep. And then we have enough energy because we were putting extra energy. So we was trying to do a little something there. There it is. GG's. There it is. There it is. There it is. GG's, baby. We really on a win streak. It's actually crazy. Like when I say like really on a win streak, like I'm talking about like we probably like 7, 8 games in. Word to PW. So many concedes because they know it's over. Word to PW. You feel me? He said, eat the bullet. My brain said RH1 blooper from Jackie Chan. Bullet. Grew up in Detroit. Oh, you didn't say Detroit. You said Michigan. I just picked the city. Grew up in Michigan, but in Illinois. So have you met Ebbs in person, Ark? Are you close enough to Ebbs? Have you met Ebbs in person? What's my phone at? Because once this phone dies, we're going to Unite. We're at 43%. That's what my plan was. Either I would rage quit from doing the trading card and playing outside of the basics, or I would let my phone die, and once it dies, just go straight to Unite. So we met on Discord in 2017, and you met in person a few times. Oh my goodness, that was like almost 8 years ago. You guys are besties. Wow. That's crazy. From VA, lived in South Carolina for a while, in Jackson, in 2 years. Ooh. GA. This is the Koga bounce I was talking about. It's fun. The opponent just goes, what are these string of events? See, I would do that because I had the Arbok deck and I also had the Koga's deck, so I knew the string of events. It's just annoying when you're double stunned with sleep and freaking poison. That is annoying, a double stun. Like, honestly. I feel like you've been here 8 years. Big up in Illinois. Tried to go to school at Xavier in Louisiana, but Hurricane Katrina washed me back to South Carolina. Said, I'm in the South, but I ain't that deep in the South. It brought me right back, boy. Yeah, it's actually wild. I'm happy that tomorrow I can get a chance to edit. You know how many hits we put on stream? You know how many 10 packs we ripped on stream? I did no YouTube shorts. You know how many full videos? We streamed like essentially close to 3 to 4 hours. I try to keep it to 2, but now we're pushing like 3 to 4 hours a day. You know how many games I can do recaps on? I don't. How many teams we try? How many moments we have? Like tomorrow gives me a time I can take a breather and like catch up on editing, get some recaps for all those who missed the madness. For all those who missed the madness. I know he's pissed because I did that. We started the stream doing Koga deck too because we knew we were gonna run into a lot of Pikachu's and Mewtwo's. And the Koga deck was more safer than Marowak because Marowak's weak versus Mewtwo, but super effective against Pikachu. And we know we're gonna run a lot to those in the meta, which we haven't too often today actually, which is surprising. But it was a safer one because we can be super effective against good old. We could be super effective against good old Mewtwo and then be neutral against Pika. So we were doing this earlier in the stream, flopping around with the Koga, but yeah. We'll see how it's going now. Let's go here. Poop. Here we go again. Oh man. Feels like we hit regular status. You guys are beyond regulars. You guys are family. That's why I like, I'll talk to other YouTubers and creators and like something, I don't say that irritates me, but something that like I don't agree with is like a lot of people are like normal people and they make YouTube videos and they'll say like they have fans or a fan base. And I'm like, my brother, you have a community. A fan base is like someone you like never talk to, never meet, someone like an NBA player, a singer, right? They've been coming to your streams so frequently since you were like a little young buck commenting on your videos in your live streams. They're not a fan. Like you spent moments with these people. That's why I'm like, I don't like when people be like, oh, they're fans. Like, bro, without your community, you wouldn't be where you are. So I wouldn't call them a fan. That's for sure community. But I don't know. That I don't know. Maybe they just don't feel like they're building a relationship with some of the people. I don't know. I don't know. I just me though. I just me. So, shoot. Yeah, no more. There was never fans. I never say fans, bro. It's always a community. It's a community, bro. Like, there's been times when people comment under my videos before they'll come in live stream like, "You're my favorite YouTuber. Or I'm your biggest fan." Now, if they say that, it's probably their first time here. No interactions, never talked to them, never knew them, never heard of them. First time reading their name, me saying, "Hey, welcome in the chat. How's your day going?" They say I'm your biggest fan. Okay, cool. But if you come back the second day, you have been upgraded to community. You're not a fan anymore. I've met you. You've been upgraded. You have been honorably upgraded to community. You're one of us now if you come back again. And if you keep coming back, you've been honorably upgraded from community to family. You went from fan to community to family real fast. And that's why, though, I really hope and like disregard like the the gaming portion, like disregard the gaming part. But if you at least get Discord, because I know Unite takes a lot more memory, so you have to delete a lot more dough. Discord's a lot smaller. If you just get Discord and just want to hang out with us after stream and chat, I think that would be fun. Like, and I tell people that all the time. Like, you don't have to play our video games. Like, you can just come in Discord and just hang out, talk, just chill. Like, yo, you do not have to. You can play another game and talk, or whatever the case may be. Because that's where like more moments are made, more memories are made. Like the bond grows more, the community grows more, the family grows more. Like Ark yesterday had something to say in the chat. He's like, I'm gonna wait on Discord to say it, right? He's like, I'm gonna wait till Discord to say it, and to so Minnie can hear it. And he said something to Minnie, right? And it was a joke, but it's like we could joke like that. But if it was like Ark's first day, I'm like, bro, What you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Got goofy hypno, boy. No, mini. No, mini. He's like, I want to say it in the chat, but I'm gonna wait to say it to Minnie. Like he has something to say to Minnie. Yeah, it was not suitable for women, but he was saying it to a woman. Where's the contrary in that, right? I'm playing FIFA right now and chatting with you. Oh, if you got a laptop or computer, Discord. If you have an iPad, Discord. Doesn't have to be on the phone. If you have like an iPad, computer, laptop. Shoot, with technology nowadays, I wouldn't be surprised if you can get on your Apple Watch either. I think this is where the win streak comes to an end. But yeah, it doesn't have to be on the phone. Just like Pokemon Unite. You could play Pokemon Unite on your iPad. It's going to be a big ass screen, but I'll be lying if I said I never played Unite on my iPad. And I'll be lying if I said I deleted it off my iPad. It wasn't for me, but you could do it. People play Unite on their iPad. I don't, but hey, GD's, the win streak's over. Mewtwo comes in and cooks. I do want to watch over to see how many wins we have. I don't know if anyone's keeping track, but hey, that's nice. Manshot held it down. Especially, they have status effects on us. Fighting gave him extra. Let it loose? No, no, no. The whole point of not suitable for women is that he can't say it in the chat. That's the whole point. Like, you know, we try to keep it family friendly. So he couldn't say it in the chat. He could say it to Minnie. He's told it to Minnie in her face. He just couldn't say it in the chat. You know? Yeah, thank you. Bro, it's so funny when you put PWT and it keeps coming to PTD or PTSD. You know, I'm like, this chat hasn't. I'm like, bro, this deck hasn't bought us trauma yet. We don't have trauma yet from this team. Let's bring this team to regular lobbies and see what kind of matchmaking we get. Oh, man. I'll see PT or PTSD. It'd be killing me. I've been trying to smoke less and being in the chat helps sometimes. Just wanted to say, don't know what you've been doing, might be doing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say it again for the third time today. 1 Corinthians 3:6. I planted the seed, Apollos watered it, but only God can make it grow. You coming in the stream, you know how many times I say, I'm about to preach. If y'all want to leave, y'all can leave. I'm about to start talking about God, y'all can leave. But you stayed. I just planted a seed. Now, who watered it? I don't know who watered it. But that's just, you know, that's essentially conviction. You know what I'm saying? That's conviction. Like, you're trying to smoke less and you being in the chat makes you want to do it less. You don't feel like doing it. Hey, God's making it grow. That's essentially like a conviction. Like, I really don't want to do this. And convictions don't have to be bad. Conviction could be like you start doing something and then you're just like, I really just don't want to do that. Or I don't feel like doing that. So, you decided to stay when I talked about God. You decided that you wanted to smoke less. So I just planted the seed, right? Apollos made it grow. I guess instead of Apollos, I could say Eric made it grow. Because when I do talk about God, Eric does chime in. So Eric made it. No, I planted the seeds. Eric watered it, and God made it grow. 1 Corinthians 3:6 says Apollos, but Eric does chime in, so we'll throw Eric in there. So, but I'm happy it's helping you. And right now, being transparent, you got to roll one. Hey, at least you're honest. At least you're honest. I respect it. I respect it. At least you're honest. Because someone like me, like I said, I used to DoorDash by myself. I lived by myself for years. I don't get to talk to people a lot. So if I get an opportunity to talk about God and preach, I'll be going. Every time I see Articuno, I instantly think it's 18. Bro, I've run Articuno on my Blastoise deck, and I've been getting stuck with a lot of single Articunos, but it's crazy. You always think it's 18 trainers. Yeah, yeah. So the original verse is 1 Corinthians 3:6. If you guys want to look it up, I'm quoting the NLT, the New Living Translation. And it says, I planted the seed, Apollos watered it, but God made it grow. So planting the seed is pretty much like you bringing up Jesus, you bringing up God, and you're just planting the seed in someone's heart. Just like they know of God, they just know, maybe saying the good news, like, hey, Jesus loves you, he's coming back. Just planting that seed. Now, Apollos in the reference would be Eric watered it, like someone else brings up God later, or someone else is like, you know, nurturing and feeding it, right? They always say, like, what are you feeding your brain? Like water and sunlight is food to a plant. So like, someone is like, hey, I'm gonna pray for you today, or someone's watering it. But only God can make it grow. Like if someone doesn't want to believe in God, doesn't want to know God, you can plant that seed. Your friend could water it. Your friend could keep bringing it up. Like, hey, do you want to go to church? Do you want to read with us? They'd be like, nah, I don't. That's fine. They're still watering it. They're still being, open to it. They're still inviting them because one day they may say yes. And when they do say yes, that's where you see God making them grow and the plant grow. And so, you know, and you essentially, though, you may not realize it, but in this scenario, you would be Apollos too, right? Think about this. Someone plants the seed in someone else's heart, right? Apollos made it water, right? You spoke earlier, which I'm going off of what you said, is that you like to pray for people. You are watering something. You are constantly praying for friends or family. You, in the sense, you may not have been the initial person to bring God into their life or to talk about God or give the good news. You may not be the planter, but you could be the waterer. You're praying for someone. How many times do you hear people be like, I don't know, I just walked into church today? Or I don't know, I just opened the Bible. Or I don't know, I just want to look into God? And so you praying for someone, you can, in the sense, be the waterer. So you do it yourself unintentionally. So you may not even realize. Because the whole point, from my understanding, of the book of Corinthians is that it was a book written to the city of Corinth. And it was a book meant for love, about how the church needs to change its ways and its love. And so pretty much it's just being open and honest with people and just giving them that love and letting them know, like, in a loving way, you should change, right? It's a letter to Corinth. I believe it's by, ooh, Eric can tell me, I believe Paul. Paul was writing the letter. No, Paul wrote the letter. Paul wrote Corinthians because he wrote the letter to Corinth, right? It's Paul, right? Or am I tripping? All right, it is Paul. I don't know why, but every time I say Paul, I feel like it's not Paul when I say it. I don't know why I don't be feeling like it's Paul, but deep down I feel like it's Paul. But then when I say it out loud, I'm like, is it really Paul? It was Paul. So, yep, thanks for clarifying, Eric. I always second guess myself when I say who wrote Corinthians, but it's Paul. Just gotta get that through my brain and stop second guessing myself. It was Paul. Reminds me of SpongeBob when it was like, he was number one. When they're trying to remember, like John Schmidt, he was number one. Yep, Paul wrote the letter to the church in Corinth about changing their ways and spreading love. And that's why it's Corinthians from Corinth. That is very helpful to remember. He was number one. I ain't gonna lie. Either I'm gonna take out Articuno or I'm gonna take out a Starmie in my eyes. The choice is yours. As annoying as Tentacruel could be, y'all know the Pokemon I hate the most and the deck I hate the most is Starmie. Earlier at work today, on my break, and technically while I was on the clock, I was going into the server, the No EX server, and there was a lot of water decks with Tentacruel. And I was thinking later I wanted to make one, but I'm running out of spots. There's a lot of water tentacle decks. And I was like, this is kind of nasty. I'm not going to lie. It will be clutch right now to get a Sabrina. Damn. Let me get this. Let me retreat. I got to stop them ticks. I got to stop them ticks. Let me go here. Just in case they have a Sabrina, we'll have a buffer. They can still bring an Articuno and hit for 10, so I would hope to get a potion soon. I'm 6 cards away. Let me get this right here. They could still have one. Yeah, they could easily retreat with Tentacruel, take that poison off, hit a Blizzard. Just to hit Wiggly. And that's game. That's actually game if they do that. I have no heals. That's game. Dang it. That's game. They win. That's the play. That's the play. Wait, they didn't do the play? Why didn't they retreat with Tentacruel, give the energy to Articuno? Blizzard would kill Wiggly and they win the game. They kind of just bought me a little bit of time, chat. They just bought me a little bit of time. They did not do the play. Well, we did change from trading card lobbies to basic lobbies. So we can wholeheartedly say they did not do the play. Oh, shoot. They did not do the play. Well, they didn't do the play. That's crazy. Let's go here. I can throw another one. I mean, this essentially puts pressure because if you stay to kill me, you're going to die. And we're both going to die. Technically. Right? Because 40. Poison tick is 10. If you hit me for 50, you'll poison tick me and we'll both die. So either you can retreat or you can kill us both. Essentially. Stay on TCG difficulty bed practice. The only reason I didn't stay on TCG difficulty because I didn't want to keep running into Mewtwo's and Pikas all day. But to be honest, since we didn't run with that too often, I would for sure go into the other one a lot more. The TCG difficulty. I just came with the assumption because when I tried it a few times, it was just a lot of Mewtwo and Pikas and I was getting annoyed. Just very oversaturated. But since it wasn't oversaturated today, I would run it more often. I feel like they did the play a second too late. Just that Cider Edge basic in your opinion? It could be. Me personally, right? I haven't played enough of TCG to know that. So that's fair. Wait, we use both potions. Dang. Very diplomatic response. I mean, it's honest. I can't judge something I ain't been through. Shoot, 45 seconds. If I hit you, you're probably gonna swap out to Starmie. Starmie's gonna hit. I can go Sabrina, but if I go Sabrina, you'll just bring an Articuno next turn. Professor Research won't get us anywhere. I'm gonna already use the Sabrina. I don't know. I don't know. They should have ended me freaking 4 turns ago. So for me to still be alive. If they use both Sabrinas, they haven't. I need a buffer. Let's go here. Do they have Giovanni? Doob. I haven't heard that in forever. The doobie. Do they have the Geo? Do they have the Geo? I'm gonna try to stall. I'm gonna try to stall. I'm gonna try to stall. Hey, though, I appreciate it. Get your rest in. If you can't go to sleep, you know where to find us. You know what I'm saying? I did smoke at one time when I lived in Cali. I did. But we really don't call it like Cali because that's where we're from. We personally really didn't call it like Cali like that. But I did in college and stuff, and a little bit after college, I did. They woke up. GG's. I was hoping to stall because my options were thin. Yeah, it's like holiday season, right? Like we just had Thanksgiving and it's Black Friday. I just call it Friday. I'm trolling, I'm trolling, I'm trolling. But you see what I did there? Oh man. Not the Wiggly team doing better in freaking TCG than beginner. Oh man. Oh man. Eric, how long until you're able to play? And then I don't know if Ark is still in here. Ark may still be in here. Because I feel like it's about that time I'm ready to unite. Or actually, we don't have any food. We don't have any food in the house, man. Freaking. Do I have any Domino's points to get a free pizza? We have no food in the crib. No, I don't want to turn on Domino's notifications. Do I have free points or not? I don't want to leave my house. What else do I have? I didn't see your message. I ain't gonna lie. Pika is my. This week, Pika dropped down. Pika was my. I'm one order away from a free pizza. So if I order a pizza right now, I'll get a free pizza. Wait, if I order right now, Domino says I get two free pizzas. Because I have my points and then I'll get a free emergency pizza. So if I buy one pizza now, they'll give me two free ones later. I'm trying to think. I ain't gonna lie. It's like 5 degrees outside, but we ain't got no food in the crib. Minnie gonna be hungry when she get back. I'm gonna be hungry. Empire Palpatine voice. That boy voice was raspy, boy. Do it. That boy for sure need a Hall's Croft drop, boy. Take us with you on stream. What percent is my phone at? I got 32%. I could really do it for real. Oh yeah, Art. You're like how can I say this? You're like a young Naruto, you know? Just in the Hidden Leaf village. I'm just out here just jibber jabbing with these plays. These plays is not good. I'm really just trying to piss this dude off with all these plays. Just look at it. Look at it. He's just probably just looking at an army. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to do it. I might have to do it. I had a thing for like a year or two, which is so bad. But like a good year, year and a half, probably not 2 years, year and a half. I would get Domino's pizza every Sunday. I don't know why. It just every Sunday was like Domino's day. I don't know why. I would go to church, DoorDash and Uber. I would come home, get Domino's, and just chill. And this is bad to say, but Lord knows I'm gonna be honest. Some days after church, I would act like don't get me a doobie and just order like 8 items off of Domino's. Or sometimes I would skip church and just get high and eat Domino's Sunday. To be honest, I don't do that anymore. But for some reason, if I went to church or didn't, if I got high or didn't, just for every Sunday, no matter what, I would always just get Domino's every Sunday. Don't yeah boy me. No. I don't know why, but I always got Domino's. Nah, what Kendrick say? They not like us. He not like us. He not like us. Not I. I'm just being honest, man. I ain't gonna lie to the chat. I'm just being honest. All right, it wasn't my greatest moments. It wasn't my greatest. Could have been better. Could have been better. But me saying that parts to my testimony because now I can tell people where I've been, but here I am. I'm out here scrolling through the Domino's menu like I don't have 8 saved of favorite items. I literally have like 8 different orders of my favorites. Like I'm over here acting like I'm finna order something different. I'm such a basic person. I'm a very basic person. All these stuff look kind of weak, these deals. I ain't gonna lie, these deals look buns. These deals don't look good. All right. I don't even know why I'm looking at these. Let me just get my normal order. I'm doing too much now. Got too much dip on your chip. Got too much dip on your chip. Why are you doing too much? They're pissed. They don't want to play. Understand that. I would be pissed too. Because if they use Ember and kill Psyduck, I bring in Squirtle, then you die. So he probably closed the app and rage quit, which is fine. You can rage quit. Just order me a Domino's pizza. Actually, what coupons do I have on DoorDash? I used to be a DoorDasher, so I get 30% off, but they still have my account regular. Just end this game. He was a cool dude. I already gave you a tip, but I'll give you 5 stars. Hey, unpopular opinion, bro. Unpopular opinion. Popeyes has some of the best wings ever. The wings are super small, and it's kind of frustrating how tiny Popeyes wings are. But their breaded coating with the sauce selection they have, if you haven't, you get the freaking Popeyes, and you get some of that honey lemon wings. Man, man, Lord knows, man. That may be one of my favorite wing johns, boy. Domino's good. My go-to is Pizza Hut, bro. Pizza Hut is classic. Yeah, yeah. Out of every place that changes their stuff, I feel like Pizza Hut never changed like their ingredients. You know, like Papa John's, better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's, like how they like change stuff. They ain't never changed. Your card will be. Hold on, bro. Whoa. I had to type something wrong because there's no way they said my Domino's order is going to be ready in an hour. Hold on, bro. I'm not an hour. It's supposed to be 10 minutes. They must be getting some crazy orders. An hour? Keep playing with me. I'll go over in Domino's and do the rest of the stream sitting in the lobby while I wait for an hour. It can't be an hour, bro. They can't be that backed up. An hour is crazy. Bro, the honey lemon was so nice. Can you smoke a doob as a Christian? Genuine question. I know you can drink. Do some intoxication is permitted? Let me know. Can you smoke as a Christian? You know, I was watching a video the other day about that, and I feel like that is a conversation with you and God because I feel like that is between conviction. Because some people, right? Some people smoke weed because they have, medical conditions. Some people smoke weed to get high, right? And other reasons. But I feel like that is a conviction because me personally, I feel convicted when I smoke weed. I don't think, and I wouldn't advise. I don't, there's plenty of scriptures and verses in the Bible to, have a clear mind, right? The enemy, aka the devil, was like a roaring lion, not a lion, but like a roaring lion, right? Just waiting to prowl. And so I would say, like, I wouldn't advise it, but that's each, like, everyone has their own conviction. I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't, I don't. Like, a friend of mine, respectfully, he, like, literally, he only, like, I don't say he only, but he only reads his Bible high. Like, he smokes and reads his Bible, he only does it high. He doesn't feel convicted when he does it. He doesn't feel bad. He doesn't have any conviction. And I believe he doesn't have conviction because of his state of mind, right? He doesn't have conviction because he's like, well, when I don't smoke weed, I don't read the Bible at all. So if I smoke weed and I'm reading the Bible, at least I'm connecting with God. So he doesn't feel convicted. So I feel like it's really honestly like your conviction. Like I personally feel convicted. I wouldn't be able to do that personally, to be honest. But I wouldn't. There's plenty of scriptures in the Bible, like to be sober, have a clear mind. Because when you're high and when you're inebriated from wine, alcohol, it just gives like the devil free space, just to invade your mind. So I would say I wouldn't do it. Each person has their own conviction, but I can't judge somebody with all the things I have done. So I wouldn't advise it just based off of reading in the scripture. I wouldn't be like, yeah, you should do that. But I'm in no space to be like, it's a wretched sin. You're gonna burn in hell. This and that. Where like just start branching on people when you ask them that. Bro, the whole apartment complex got pizza. It's hour long. Jacoby, welcome in. So yeah, yeah, that's how I feel about it. You ask a pastor, they'll say something else. You'll ask someone else. I don't think you should, is what I would say. So when I say I don't advise it, I don't think you should, is because there's multiple scriptures that say to have a clear mind, to stay sober, to be alert, right? And that's where it's like more of a less a gray area because people are like, oh, right, you shouldn't drink. You shouldn't drink as a Christian. You shouldn't drink, right? You shouldn't drink wine. You shouldn't drink. But then people are like, well, Jesus turned water into wine, right? Jesus turned water into wine. Yes, he did. People don't know how or why. If you want to know some backstory, there was a wedding happening, and during the wedding, they were celebrating because back then, you kind of waited more for marriage for sex. So the wedding they celebrated is a covenant of God. Like you guys are coming together under God, you're becoming one body. So they were having a wedding, and they were out, and they wanted some more wine, and so Jesus said, "Bring over the water." They brought over the water. And then after turned to wine, but they were celebrating them coming together. So that's why people are like, well, as a Christian, you shouldn't drink. But then also then in the Bible, will Jesus turn water to wine? Then my next question is, do you know why he did that or how he did that or the reason and things of that nature? And so, yeah, I feel like I feel like should avoid being inebriated, being high, being drunk, any other drugs, based off the scripture just saying that, having a clear mind, having a sight mind. And there's a lot of times when, like, right now, me and Minnie are um like like an example, like me and Minnie right now, we're doing our study challenge with Luke, and we're reading each chapter each time, right? And early on, we learned about John the Baptist. And one of the things that he said is that John the Baptist shall not drink. He can't have alcohol, right? Because he's going to be like a prophet. He's going to be preaching to people. He will stay away from alcohol, which is huge for the sheer fact that he has that sober mind. He's alert. He can guide people. It's harder to guide people when you're distracted or when you're under influence. And so, and that's where it's like a level of, um, and that's where it goes between relationship and religion. Because religion says don't do A, B, C, D, or, God is unhappy with you, or you're going to hell, or you're not a true Christian. And they criticize, right? A, B, C, D. Like, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. That is religion. While relationship is, you go to God how you are, and the more you connect with God based off your intentions, the more you're going to grow. Because if you keep focusing on, I don't want to sin, I don't want to smoke, I don't want to drink, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, you're so focused on the sin, that's all that's going on in your mind. But now, if you change your thought process and you switch it over, like, you know what? I want to go to God how I am, right? God meets you where you at. Like, you know what? I'm struggling with smoking, I'm struggling with drinking. You know, I want to stop and I want to grow a relationship with God. So, every day I'm going to read my Bible. Every day I'm going to pray. Like, when you have true intent and you're seeking Jesus with a relationship, all that stuff slowly filters away. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. I stopped cussing because I wanted a relationship with God. Now, like I said, right? I admitted this earlier. I'm not proud about what I did, but every Sunday I would get Domino's. I would go to church, and after church, I would get high as a kite and eat pizza. I didn't stop what I was doing. I wasn't able to stop like my addictions, but as time went on, and the more I went to church, the more I connected with God, the less I wanted to do those things. And I stopped keeping my focus on those sins. I stopped keeping my focus on those things I didn't want to do. And I just kept my focus on God, and it slowly went away. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, instead of focusing on religion, if you focus on your relationship with God and you focus on growing that Holy Spirit in you, all that other stuff will naturally go away. You don't get clean and then go to God. You come to God as you are. You come to God dirty, and He gonna wipe you up. He gonna clean you up. That's how it is. You come to Jesus how you are, dirty as can be. But if you have good heart and good intention, you want to build a relationship, he gonna wash you up. He gonna wash you now. I'll tell you one thing, he gonna wash you now. So, and that's me being open with you. And that's why I say, me smoking and me drinking. Now I did that stuff, and I said earlier, but now I get a testimony. Now it's essentially my testimony, because I could tell people I was like that. And people are like, how'd you stop? I stopped focusing on sin, and I had a true intention with God. I kept doing the things I was doing. I was still cussing. I was still smoking. I was still drinking. But while I was doing that, I was reading daily. I was going to church more. And as I was doing that, I had no taste for those sins. I had no taste for the things I was doing. So that's why once you start focusing on your relationship with God instead of focusing on like the rules and regulations, because religion came after Jesus was gone and after He died on the cross. But while Jesus was alive, He preached on, Him and John the Baptist, about the good news. Jesus is coming, right? He preached on, growing your relationship. He preached on those things. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm not here to condemn anybody. I'm not here to be that person. You know me. You answer the question, I'm gonna give it as honest as I can. And so that's how I see it. I would say stay away from those things. But as you connect with God instead of focusing on religion, which is I don't want to sin, when you start focus on relationship and say I want to grow with God, and you change your mindset and you grow with Him daily, that sin will slowly go away. It will. It's not gonna be fast. You addicted to it. The devil got you on a chokehold, to be honest. But and in Jesus' name, them demons be shaking. The devil know who not to play with because what? Jesus sent the Jesus sent Lucifer down out of heaven like a bolt of lightning. So the more you connect with God, the more you have the Holy Spirit, demons tremble. The devil could try again, but he already got struck down by lightning once. So I don't know how he gonna win again. So he about to get thrown down twice. If you want to hear it from me, he's not finna win this. So I let me catch up on the chat. I know I went to preaching, you know how I get, but I love these questions. I love these questions. I would hate that piece with you on saying Zero Rules, welcome in. You came in at a very crucial time. Zero Rules, welcome in. He's about to punch a wall. He's about to punch a wall off that Misty flip, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. You might as well just hit that bottom left. The one time Misty comes in clutch, I'm not even looking. I'm reading the chat and talking about God. Amen. Look at that. I'm talking about Jesus and I get amazing Misty coin flip and come back. Amen. God is good, boy. I'll tell you one thing. God is good. God is good, boy. Welcome in, Zero. First Thessalonians, abstain from all appearance of evil. If you study the wine of Jesus daily for people that weren't wealthy, then they watered down almost to no alcohol content. That's true. Come to Jesus as you are. Zero, it's good. I see you said hi twice. I apologize. Sounds like you really put in the work. When I tell people what I didn't do anything crazy. I did the most simple things. I downloaded the Bible app on my phone and read the daily verse every day. And then I would start going to church more. And the more I went and the more I was around, because people think like birds of a feather flock together. That is literally like a huge bite off the apple of the Bible. I can look up the verse that it says, but pretty much the people you're around is what you're going to bring. If I'm constantly going to church and Bible study and bringing around those people, I slowly didn't want to do certain things. I didn't want to do it. You have an amazing answer when you said to focus on a relationship. The Spirit leads you and guides you in all truth. It's only possible through relationship with God. Amen. Hey, Jesus says you can't get to the Father except through me. And so if you can't get through him, if you don't know him, you got to build a relationship to get to him, you know? He's either going to say, good job, or depart from me. Depart from me, those who practice lawlessness. I never knew you. That's dope, Lucky. Yeah, focus on building a relationship. Amazing, yes. So you more in your file like you created unfermented minds. Yeah, you couldn't get it done, but the taste was exceptional. Thanks. This might be a too touchy to discuss. How do you feel about the LGBT? I don't think. I don't. Actually, it is. I don't say I don't think it's a touchy subject. It is a touchy subject. How do I feel about the LGBT? What I feel like is that number one, they're human. I'm human. All right, I'm going to start there. That is what I feel about the LGBT. Now, with that being said, right, you can care and love for somebody without condoning their behavior, right? I don't have to support them. I don't have to condone it, but I can still show love and support, right? If someone was, LGBT and they like needed help on the side of the street, or if they came to me asking questions about God, I wouldn't reject them because of who they are, right? And I say we're both human for the simple fact is that they sin, I sin. So I can't judge them on their sin, right? I can't judge them on their sin because I am no better. But what I can do is I can keep having an open heart and soften my heart, and I can keep asking them, hey, can I pray for you, right? I can ask them, do you want to go to church, right? I can still be there. I am in no position to judge them. And so with that, I don't treat them any differently. I don't make them feel any differently. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't believe like, oh, LGBT, you're going to hell, right? Or someone's like, I'm a Christian, but I'm gay, things of that nature, right? That's a relationship between you and God. But if you are like LGBT, say you don't believe in God, you're LGBT, right? I'm just saying like, I will pray for you. I would ask you if you want prayer. I'll invite you to church, right? I'll help you, but I'm in no position to judge, right? And that's another thing. Like, I'm not the best at quoting like word for word, line for line scriptures. I can look them up. I just know like I like to read a lot and absorb the information. But a lot of people says only God can judge me. Now, granted, only God can judge you. Let's talk about that real quick. Let's chat about that just a little bit. Only God can judge you essentially is, I want to say misinterpreted, but there's no context. People don't have context when they hear that. Only God can judge me. Because it says for us as believers, as those, who believe in God, we hold each other accountable. So we should be helping each other and we should be judging each other. But it's not judging each other out of hate or out of spite. We should be judging each other out of love. And when we judge each other out of love is what? We hold each other accountable. Like, it's impossible not to judge somebody. You see someone down the street and like, oh man, they got a nice shirt on. You judge them. Like, we naturally judge people. It's not going to go away. But when it says only God can judge me, if you call yourself a believer, if you call yourself someone who says I'm following Christ, and I'm saying I call someone to follow Christ, I can judge you, and I'm supposed to judge you by holding you up accountable out of love. Like an example, Eric says he is a believer in Christ. I say I'm a believer in Christ, right? Now, if one day I'm having a bad day on stream and I'm sitting here ripping, I'm sitting here cussing, and I'm just having a bad day, Eric, as another believer, is probably judging me like, why is Tim acting like this? He doesn't do this. He's judging me. Now, he should judge me, and he should judge me in a way that, you know what? I am judging you, and I'm going to be like, hey, brother, if you need someone to talk to, or maybe you should dial it back, he should judge me, and he should hold me accountable. It's out of love and accountability. It's not about what you say, it's how you say it. And he should judge me. And so that is a lot of times misinterpreted. But yes, we should be judging each other. And that's, as I said, if you call yourself a believer. Now, if you don't call yourself a believer, then how am I to hold you accountable? How am I able to talk to you, right? Right? Who am I to hold accountable? Exactly. Doe knows exactly right there. Who has not sinned cast first stone. And you know where that story comes from? Like I said, I'll be reading my Bible and I know all the stories. Jesus was sitting there and he was preaching to a crowd. There was a group of people who came up with the young lady who committed adultery. And this was a sense of these people wanted to test Jesus. This wasn't even a sense about the lady and her sin. It was a sense of testing Jesus. Jesus was preaching and there was a crowd and a mob that brought a lady who committed adultery. And they said, Jesus, she committed adultery and she broke your law of Moses. What are you going to do about it? That's pretty much what they did. They brought her adultery. And Jesus ignored them. And they repeated it again the second time. Jesus, what are you going to do? She committed adultery, broke the law of Moses. Jesus ignored them the third time. And after he answered, he who has not sinned cast the first stone. Everyone slowly departed. Now, once everybody left, it was Jesus and it was the woman who committed adultery. And this is the best part I love about that. I love about that story. You know what Jesus said next? He said, go and sin no more. That's so beautiful. Because not only did Jesus defend her in front of her enemies, defend her while people were casting, while people were hating, he defended her. Once everybody was gone, they were alone. Jesus could have said anything. He couldn't convict her. But Jesus gave love. Jesus gave love, and what he said is, go and sin no more. So not only did Jesus, y'all got me preaching tonight. Y'all got me preaching tonight, though. Not only did Jesus protect in front of those people who were trying to just essentially crucify her because they wanted something to be done. Protect you in front of your enemies. Once all those enemies was gone and Jesus protected you, he showed loving grace and said, go and sin no more. Y'all got me preaching today, boy. Woo! And that's another thing, right? Doe knows who cast the first stone. A lot of people, and Doe probably does know the story. I don't know if you know the story or not, but a lot of people know like a scripture or a word, be like, oh man, right? Like, oh, God says don't judge me, misinterpret it, right? People will be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He who cast the first stone, but may not know the story, right? People will be like, all these scriptures like, oh, money is the root of all evil. That is not the quote that's in the Bible. That's misinterpreted. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. Money is not a problem. It's when you love money, when you put money over God and becomes an idol, that's when it's a problem. And people misquote that. They always say, money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. It is the love of money. When you idolize it, when you put it above God, when you start doing certain things for money, there's nothing wrong with money. We got to pay bills. We got to pay rent, right? As long as you're not idolizing that money, you good. And then once you grow there, also you add some tithes and offering. There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should judge by the description. Someone only judge on the problem. That's fair. Jesus cared for the person, but also addressed the sin. Amen. Money goes to facts. That's what the Bible is for. I'm sure this Bible preach, people still claim, oh God, yeah. Money's a tool and can be used for good or evil. Fact zero. Why are we talking about the Bible in a Pokemon stream, Mr. Lano? Well, welcome in. That's your first comment for the day. So welcome in. I don't know if you've been lurking or not, or how much you've heard. But we're answering this because Doe asked some questions. And I love preaching. I love talking about God. It's a Pokemon stream. I enjoy Pokemon and I love God. So if you come to the streams more often, you'll realize we do this almost every stream. At least we've been doing it the past few days. So that's the reason why Doe had some questions. I decided to open up. And so if you wanna stay and keep hearing it, hey, I would love for you to stay. You know, if you don't want to hear some preaching today, you know what I'm saying? More than welcome to swipe up to another stream, but hope you stay. Yeah, yeah. I know that's what I'm saying. I hope you stay. You just got in. I don't know how much you heard, how long you've been here. That's a valid question. That's a valid question. Because that probably catches people off surprise. And that's one thing, right? Everyone has their calling. Like we're supposed to go out, right? And get disciples. Go out and find people and bring people to the kingdom. Make disciples, right? I feel like no one in the Pokemon community, I could be wrong, but no one talks about God in their streams. No one is telling people, hey, chat, let's do some Bible study together, or let me do this. Like people don't talk about it. And so for people to like swipe up in a stream and see someone talking about God when they're streaming Pokemon, I would probably ask the same question, like, why are we doing that? It's confusing. It's random, it's confusing. Like people in their streams don't talk about God a lot, especially Pokemon streams. So I think Mr. Alano's question is a good question. To be honest, I'll be confused too. I would be very confused. Even if I got off of this stream and I start watching other streams, I will be confused. Because I know essentially a lot of people don't talk about God in the streams, let alone in Pokemon. So if I swiped up went to a Pokemon stream, like literally if I end the stream right now and swipe up and seen that, I would be like, you know what? I would be surprised because I would love to hear that, but I'll be like, hey, I'm not the only one. So I love these questions. I love people wanting to know. And the biggest thing I can say after all of this, I always say this, man. Don't take my word. Don't take anyone's word. Go out there, open up that Bible yourself, and read for yourself. All right. I know y'all trust me. I'm a trustful person, but I'll tell you one thing: you don't get more substance from reading the Bible than from hearing it from me. So go out there, fact check it, read it yourself. And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, I stopped preaching. Let me catch up on the chat. Let me catch up on the chat. This is my arena. Yep. X. The irony, though. Doe's going back and forth today. It'd be weirder talking about Pokemon in a Bible stream. That's actually true. Zero rules, because Pokemon is borderline crazy. It's borderline crazy. That is very true. Like if I went to church and they're talking about God and they reference like a Pokemon, I'd be confused because Pokemon be kind of crazy, especially Drift Bloom. We don't need to talk about him. He for sure not heaven sent. Drift Bloom he's not heaven sent. We don't even need to talk about Drift Bloom's story. That's an evil little nugget right there. That is an evil little nugget. That boy Drift Bloom's a problem. Oh man. We've been talking about a lot of stuff before. I never order my pizza, though. If I'm hungry tonight, it's because the Holy Spirit was speaking. And you know it's crazy? I never made my order. Hold on. I'm gonna make it in time. I was literally on the screen. I was literally on the screen to place the order. I just didn't. The Holy Spirit started speaking. I had to make my order. Oh man. Let's go here. That thing said an hour. Let me reset the app because there's no way it's still an hour because we for sure did a good 30 on it. No cap, we for sure did a good 30. Misty missed, man. Misty, you a goofy. They have one heart. I don't know how I'm gonna play this. I'm actually about to make this order. I'm like, for real, about to lock it in. I'm about to lock it in right now. Like, I'm not finna play no more because my stomach growling. And I know Minnie finna be home any second. I'm not trying to hear none of that jibber jabber she finna say. We have no food. I'm so hungry. Can we DoorDash? Can we DoorDash? Bro. You know girls too, boy. They try to get all a little whiny voice. Can we DoorDash, please? We got no food. Bro, I'm not trying to hear none of that. You gonna order the most expensive stuff. We getting this $5 pizza. I'm gonna use my coupon. We gonna get another pizza tomorrow because it's gonna be free. We gonna eat pizza 3 days in a row. No. I'm trying to hear none of that right now. No. And it's finna take an hour, so I should have hurried up. The Ollie sounded cute. No. Oh boy. I just paid off this credit card. Oh dang it. I'm gonna do it, man. Why didn't take the $250 out of my Apple Pay account, bro? It should have been 13. Took the 2 out of my Apple Pay. Apple be goofy, man. They be taking my money. Chat, we're cooked more than some uncooked sardines, boy. We cook more than some uncooked sardines, boy. Dang. There's a stream that always comes up on my feed that's literally a girl reading the Bible verse and nothing else. I love to hear that, though. Your algorithm's feeding you. Yeah, even if you're not religious, there's some good morals in stories in the Bible. Amen. Personally, I don't believe in any religion. I don't know what happened. Where'd it go? Where'd the message go? Oh, I don't believe in any religion. I'm interested in knowing about religion. I think it's cool and not only Christian. That's we were talking about that a little bit earlier too, about focusing on your relationship instead of religion. I don't know if you're here for that, but just really focusing on your relationship. Because religion is essentially doing good works and following a set of rules that will, God will like you more, get you closer to having things on you. But a relationship, like religion, didn't happen until after God was crucified. Excuse me, until Jesus was crucified. And Jesus says you can't get through the Father through me. So if you don't have a relationship with Jesus, you can do all the great things in the world. And if you don't have a relationship, it's gonna say, "Depart from me, I never knew you." So yeah, Misty always misses for me. Misty's buns. What's up, money boy? You want some pizza? I want some pizza too, boy. How cooked am I? I'm extremely cooked. Aw, poop. Here we go again. Running a water deck against the electric. Y'all know what I'm talking about from that's another thing. I never played Grand Theft Auto, but I've watched people play it. But aw, poop. Here we go again. Had a friend I met on Apex a while ago. He was after they should be told me he's quitting, and he did, and told me meeting me was the second reason he knew. I love that, Eric. That's good. That's good. It sounded racist, even though it wasn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. The amount of racist jokes I do against Minnie is uncalled for. Like the amount of racist jokes I do to Minnie is so crazy that she can't even see them coming. That I'm sorry. I know. That in itself is just a racist joke, and me saying I need to be serious. I need to do better. I couldn't let it slide though. I couldn't let it. It was a free opportunity for me to drop one while I'm saying I need to stop. But it's just the amount I do to Minnie. Just because like she be getting annoyed. You know how like you taunt your girlfriend or your wife just like to like annoy them sometimes? And some of that and that joke might go over half of y'all heads. Hey, thank you for leaving it like, Mr. Lano. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, that joke, me saying Minnie can't see half the jokes coming, went over half of y'all heads. But it's okay. If y'all know, y'all know. Misty always hits for like 5 up when it doesn't matter, I swear. So one reason he has lives is no one is that lucky. He just has to be OB. Hey, when you got the church playing for, no one can stop you. San Andreas, facts. Jacoby, I'm so happy you're in here, man. You've been coming a lot and hanging out. It's good to see you. I made my Domino's order if you guys care. Oh, wait, I may have did the wrong order. Did I do the wrong order? Oh, I did the right one. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I did the right order. I have a bunch of different orders saved on Domino's, like my favorites, and I thought I did it like not my favoriteest of my favorites. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm my favoriteest of the favorites. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I said, hold on, pause. Doe, you said you were gonna go to sleep 30 minutes ago, but you stayed up and asked more questions about God. The Holy Spirit speaking to you tonight, Doe. Let me get back to what I was gonna say, cause I see you still in here, Doe. The ears open. I like that. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. If you don't get pineapples on your pizza, don't order a pizza. You gonna head out real quick, Jacoby? Of course. I know you come in, hang out for a little bit, head out and come back, so it's great. But yeah, with that being said, if you don't get pineapples on your pizza, I can't trust you. They have like a 2 for $5.99 or whatever deal, 2 for $6.99. So I got a medium 2 topping with chicken and sausage, and then another medium 2 topping with pineapple and ham. So, yup. My phone is at 17%. There's no way this pizza is gonna take an hour, right? See, it says my order's in the oven. Unless they just said that and they lied. Come on, chat. We got 15%. We slide into Domino's. Ugh. Dang, it's like 15 degrees outside. And I got on some freaking pajamas, boy. Dang. All right. We don't slide to Domino's on 15%. Then after we slide to Domino's, we hop into Discord to play Unite. So Charge your iPhones, charge your Androids, charge your Switch, charge your stuff. We about to, man, they got a water deck when we have fire. Dude, the RNG plus the algorithm is on hating mode. Let me get some joggers. I can't see the chat right now, so y'all know. But it's okay. Put some joggers above my pajama pants. So I got 2 layers of pants. I put my pants on backwards. That's the kind of person I would do right now. I would be a person to put my pants on backwards, and I would wear multiple layers of pants. Cause I don't know what the wind chill is right now, so it's 15, but it could feel like 0, which is actually disgusting work and should be illegal. Um, I'm gonna red card because I'm petty. And what else can I do? Let me see. I'm gonna drop a freaking professor's research. I'm trying to get me a Charmeleon or a Zardy early. I'll take that. I'm gonna drop you. Let me see what else we got. Drop you. I already paid for it, but knowing them, they don't act like I didn't pay. Momo, you're not going with me, bro. You're not going. You're not going. I'm sorry. You running around in circles getting excited. Like, if you want a treat, I can give you one so you can calm down, but I can't do more than that. I promise you I can't do more than that. Because I'm not finna bring you in the car. You gonna freeze. I can guarantee I'm not bringing you. Like, I'll give you a doggy bone or something. All right. What'd I miss? Bro, Momo gets excited. He starts doing spins. Like, and if you grab Momo's tail and spin him around, he'll start spinning. Like, I don't know why, but he'll, like, spin himself dizzy. Let me see if I can get Momo spinning right now. I'm not going to carry you, bro. Spin. Let me see if I grab his tail if he'll spin. Momo's a funny one. All right, I'm done trolling the dog. Let me lock in and get my food. This little sweater is not enough to suffice for the weather that's outside. I've never drove in these house slippers. Should I drive in some house slippers? These Johns feel heavy. More problems. That's a bar. Bro, did you pee? Go pee. Go potty. Go pee. No, go potty, bro. I'm not playing with you. Go pee. Actually, your mat does look a little wet for you. Hey, you get one doggy bone. Don't get too excited. You get one. All right. Ooh, the stream might get blotchy because I gotta go in the parking garage, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna lie. It might even cut out. Ew, the parking garage is gonna be gruesome. The parking garage. Let me see if I can get the chat on the screen. There we go. I'll just, guys, it's so hard to see, but at least I can get a glimpse of what y'all saying. let you take my Charmeleon. Bro, if you don't get Hawaiian pizza, I can't trust you. Hey, if this goes out, it goes out. I'm sorry. But at least I could say I tried to bring y'all with me to Domino's, you know what I'm saying? At least I could say I tried. Because a parking garage, once you go in there, it gets gruesome with the service. It gets real gruesome with the service. Pokemon fiends. Yeah, our Wi-Fi code is fiends. We be fiending for Pokemon. Our Wi-Fi is called Pokemon Fiends. I ain't gonna lie. We be fiending out here. We got Pokemon Go, Unite, everything on everything. We fiends. Your opponent conceded. I was just getting jiggy. If it wasn't cold, I would have walked to Domino's. I live in the middle of downtown, so it's literally across the street. Like, if it wasn't cold, I would have walked over there. You know what I'm gonna do, which is safe, because you shouldn't be on your phone while driving? What I'm gonna do is, damn, these slippers are heavy. I gotta slam my foot. I'm at a stop sign, by the way. This is the safest thing I can honestly do. Is just put this on auto so I can do my Venusaur. You guys have something to watch. And then I don't have to be on my phone. Is that not like the smartest thing, right? Just put the computer on. I'm turning this light off though. I'm black, but it is what it is. We finna turn off the light because I have tinted windows and it reflects in my eyes. But yeah, I literally live 2 blocks away from Domino's. I usually walk. It's like a 2-minute walk. But I ain't finna walk when it's this cold. You got me crazy, boy. I'm not finna be sliding to Domino's when it's this cold. Like, there's a good chance I could get to Domino's before this match ends. Unless the game just gives me the greatest hand ever. But there's like a high chance that I'm gonna get to Domino's before it ends. Ooh, actually, I should go to the grocery store and take the back way. Hey, you slow down. Because I know you ain't got the right of way. So you pump your brakes, buddy. People be acting like they brakes don't work. It's only the gas pedal. Because they be going when they don't have the right of way. Oh, man. Well, we're at Domino's. I just have to find a parking spot now. Perks living in downtown. Everything's close, but there's never parking. But we're at Domino's. I just have to get a parking spot. Do I want to park on the street? Nah. I should just stop my car in the middle of the intersection like everyone else does and put their hazards on. Like, people literally, because there's no parking, like, there's like parking lot by Pizza, because Domino's and Pizza is like almost connected. But Pizza be so full, people like stop their car in the middle of the street with their hazards to get their Domino's and get out. I'm like, bro, it's already a 2-lane, so you really just made a 2-lane and 1-lane. That is highly inconvenient. And Pizza parking lot is full as always. Dang, people are triple parking. We're cooked. Now remember, Domino's said it's a 50 minutes to an hour for the food, but it also said right when I put it that it's in the oven. So we about to see who's lying. kind of just stopped where I wanted to, in the middle of an alley. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully these workers don't open the door. They're gonna hit my car. I just stopped in the middle of the alley. It is what it is. Damn, it's cold out here. I can see my breath. It's cold. Or my breath funky. Whatever it is. Bro, get me in out of here.
No, I'm not about to. I'm about to dispute this with my fucking mate. I'm chasing on disputed thing. You know, Jerry. Chasing on disputed.
Yeah, I got a mobile order for Tim.
Yeah.
Do you have a bag and some napkins? Yeah, there you go.
I'll be right back. I don't even need you to. I'm gonna dispute it with my bait because you're a poor ass bitch. Yes, nigga, $30. My dog. Swear to God. If I'm close, I'll do it. Everything's great. There's a fucking Mexican bitch with my shoes like this. You know what money is like.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bro, I swear, bro. This is something that I learned young, but no matter where you are, right? Every city got a hood in it, number one. But number two, every downtown has like a bad part. That's just ghetto. Every downtown has just like the ghetto. Bro, this game ain't over yet. Golly, 18 turns. I done left my house, went to Domino's, heard them people beefing, back in my car, dog. And we lost! Bro, y'all some munches. This is so annoying, bro. Alright, so anyways. Bro, so what apparently happened is this dude and this girl in there, and they both on the phone. One dude is like on his phone tripping, the other girl's talking. But apparently his card didn't get accepted. Like, I don't know if it was her card or his. One of the cards didn't get accepted for $30. And so they got there somehow, but now they're trying to find an Uber. And now he's gonna dispute with his bank for $30 to get his Domino's. And he's like cussing her out, calling her some names I don't need to say. And I'm just sitting there like, did I really need that bag of napkins? I didn't even ask for plates. That's the most important part. I gotta waste my plates and put myself in a dishwasher. And I lost after 20 turns. What, bro? Nah, bro. Run that. I swear, Mo. I'd be putting money. If I put money on how many times I would win and lose, straight freaking losses. I feel like it was my NBA sports bets. I'm gonna put a freaking 20 down that I'm gonna win, and I promise you I'm gonna lose. And if I put a 20 that the bot gonna lose, they gonna win. Like, I know he's battling himself. It's a computer, but man, the computer be picking and choosing who's the better computer. And the computer is him. He be picking and choosing who's better for himself. There's no way my fire deck with all that flame I got is getting cooked like this. I really got some heaters. Like, they're about to make me bring out the Zardy deck. Like, the Ninetales should have not got to 20 rounds. It's a fast hitting deck. Like, either you're cooking or you're cooked. But 18 rounds with a Blaine's deck, come on, bro. That's not normal. It's actually not normal, to be honest. Like, come on, bro. Oh, they're outside playing with their dog. What? I should have brought mine. How many they got? Is that one or two? Oh man, I should have took Momo outside. As you guys out there playing right now, or cold pineapple pizza, that'd be a shame. If it wasn't a shame, I'd take Maurice, but it'd be a shame. That's 15 degrees outside and some cold pineapples on the pizza. I'm actually surprised my phone survived. Like, the service survived, the phone survived. I thought it would be. He's already at Venusaur. Bro, this game is so bad, bro. How are we? Why are we getting cooked, bro? Why are we getting cooked right now? Be real. Why are we getting cooked? Bro, we're getting straight cooked. Bro got to Venus way too fast, chat. I should check to see what Momo was doing when I left the house on the doggy cam. I keep forgetting we got a doggy camera. I need to see what Momo practices his habits when we leave. Dang, boy. I asked Burbo for a couple napkins. He done gave me the whole bag. I feel like one of them money picks when they be holding that money to their ear. Like, why did he give me so many napkins? Maybe watching them argue and stay for some napkins was the move. They gave me a lot. Goodness gracious. Steph Blurry, baby. Speaking of Steph Blurry, turn back on my Pokemon fiends. Yeah, get me back on that Wi-Fi. We got back on the Wi-Fi, just get dizzy punched. Man. When they keep all the napkins, we can call the cops. I mean, shoot, they use a napkin for a reason. Why am I losing these? All right, chat. This is disgusting. That I'm getting cooked by a Venusaur constantly. I don't even want to deal with this right now. I really don't. I'm not gonna. Dang, that hoodie got me all haired out. It's all flat. Man. Yeah, bro, you don't be on the Wi-Fi? That's how I know you be having freaking 10G service if you ain't on the Wi-Fi. Get me back to my Pokemon fiends. What I got in here? Can a pack make me feel better about my day? Oh, I do have a pack. Thank you, Premium Pass. It's 8 o'clock already? Oh, 9? Yeah, it's time to hop on Unite. Hey, I just need 2 more cards to have every card of the main set and have it complete. Please, bro. It's the 2 weakest cards, Hollow Mewtwo and a Gengar EX. It's 317 for you. Goodness gracious. You really be staying up late. You be staying up mad late. Do I want to pop another one? Oh, 6 minutes? Yeah. I'll wait to get that discount before I do that. I'll wait. I ain't gonna pay a whole thing for less. Ooh, a Japanese Wigglytuff EX would be crazy. I need to start collecting my languages. They haven't been popping up as frequently. Like cards in other languages. I actually need to start trying to hit for those. I wish it wasn't an EX though, because that's expensive. One of the 2 cards we need. Arx does a cool pose, falls asleep on your face. Momo starts playing with his toy. All right, we're locked in, chat. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. One of the 2 when we need. Momo gets to pick because Minnie's not home yet? Bro. All right, Momo. Which one? Put your paw. Paw. Or what do I call it? Paw or shake? Paw. Good boy. Now just tap the screen. Your paws, they don't work. We tried though. Can't say we ain't tried. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. Bottom right. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Bro. What the heck? Bro, there was a thing that I seen like this video. I don't think it's true, but like once you see the thing today, I don't know if they patched it, but it's like that every time. Right? So let me see. Let me watch. Let me see if I could talk about it. Let me see how much this costs. 12? Gosh. All right, so let's do this, right? So let's do this one. We do this. So we're gonna look at Poliwag, wherever Poliwag is. So Poliwag's in the middle because Gengar's in the middle. And like I seen some video, like they said they patched it, but I want to try it. Poliwag's in the middle, so wherever Poliwag goes is where that's like setting is for the day. So I was gonna pick bottom right the first time, it didn't hit. So bottom left. So since Gengar's in the middle, it should be bottom left. So apparently that's like a thing. So let's try it with this. The gold, well, there's 2 golds. That's gonna be kind of hard to do. But let's go bottom left and see if it's gold. There's 2 golds. But some videos like you pick like a free wonder pick or a 1, and then you follow that tracing every time. I was gonna pick bottom right for Gengar originally. And we can still do Gengar, but let's see if that's actually true. They said they patched it, but I still want to do it. So then Gengar should be bottom left. Nigga, that was Jinx, bruh. Watch it be bottom right, and that was the one I picked the first time. Oh, top left. Man, I need to stop watching these YouTubers. See what Fuego got today. Garbage. Top right. Bro, I swear it was delayed. That's why your message is delayed. That's why your messages are delayed. Tyranitar. Probably. I also know how to play this dope. Can't wait till PAX release. I'm so confused, Daniel. I ain't gonna lie. Time to hit the hay. Yeah, we got like 10% left, and we about to get in some Unite matches, so Early access since played open beta. Mm. Yeah, I heard some people got early access because they were like using VPNs and stuff. Hey, God bless you too, brother. I appreciate y'all stopping. I appreciate everyone stopping by. If y'all haven't yet, double tap that screen, leave a like. We stream for like almost 4 hours. I say like 3.5. 'Cause I started late. 3.5. So we gonna hop on some Unite until my eyes burn, and we gonna hang out. So yeah, I'll see you guys in Discord. Bye.